again, much like Daniel with the white vans. What's happening? Bruno in the building. Bruno here after tickets, hanging out in the booth for game 2 as we get set. As Frankie Scalzo is going to be on the mound for the Blues as he fires a called strike, 0-1 here. The Blues will send Scalzo to the mound here. His battery mate behind the dish is going to be Matt Anderson as they look to take on the SoCal Catch in game 2 of this doubleheader. Second pitch swung on and missed, 0-2. Scalzo has been pretty solid for the Blues this season as he's on the mound right now, looking to give the Blues the edge in the second game of this doubleheader. Is the 0-2 pitch, a slider poked back up the middle, slow roller. Jones has it, not going to have a play, and it's going to be an infield single. So an 0-2 pitch to the leadoff man, Skylar De Los Reyes, a slider in the dirt. He just kind of threw the bat at it, just dribbles it over the pitcher's mound past Scalzo. Jones fielded it on a roll, but no chance to throw out De Los Reyes as he is on first base to get things started, and Daniel Jung, the left fielder, will come to the plate, a man on first and nobody out. Scalzo so far. Scalzo on the season so far. It's been pretty solid for the Blues. He fires the first pitch outside 1-0 as he has a 3.65 ERA so far for the Blues. He's amassed 24 strikeouts. He's allowed just 7 walks. As his 1-0 offering to Young on the way, a fastball poked foul, 1-1. So De Los Reyes singles to get things started on the infield as Scalzo had him 0-2, a good 0-2 pitch. Reyes just gets a little lucky, just kind of bleeds that one out there into the middle of the infield. He uses his speed to get him over to first. As the 1-1 pitch, a fastball rolled over to first base. Kuzma has it, tags his bag, throw to second, not going to be in time as Reyes gets in there before the tag, but play made there for out number 1. So a fielder's choice, not a fielder's choice, a ground out to first base as Kuzma takes it himself. Reyes over to second as the Blues defensively look like this. Out in left field, Marco Murillo. Outfield stays just about the same except for Austin Chastain takes over in center field for Jay Charleston. As around the infield for the Blues at third base is going to be Conniger Sands. Shortstop Blaine Jones, Brian Klein at second base. Jack Kuzma getting his first start of the season at first base. Anderson behind the dish as that's the Blues defensively. Luke Lipsius, a designated hitter in this game after playing first base. There's right now RJ Land at the plate, an 0-1 count on him. Scalzo works from the stretch. His 0-1 offering on the way. A slider down and away. Good eye there. Watches it for a ball, 1-1. So the deal with this game here today in game 2 is we are going to play as long as we can until we get told we have to leave, which is going to be around 10:30. So we got about 3 hours to go as that fastball dribbled back up the middle. Jones has it behind second base. He spins 360, throw on to first just in time. A nice play there by Blaine as the crowd appreciates the defensive effort there as they give Jones a standing ovation as a nice play. Makes it 2 outs with a runner on third. As that ground ball up the middle. Jones had to range almost in a shallow center field there. Goes 360 spin, delivers a strike to first base. And with 2 gone, Daniel Martinez will come to the plate. Martinez, the catcher in the first game today, now over at first base today for game 2 here for the catch after catching the first 9 innings. Today is that first pitch fastball called strike. He just kind of measures it up there, 0-1. Scalzo works quickly on the mound here. Blues trying to get as many innings in today as they can. As there's going to be a line drive past the diving Klein into right field as that'll be a base hit. And the catch take an early 1-0 lead. And for the first time in this series, the catch have a lead over the Blues as it's here in the top of the first. Klein almost got to that ball as Martinez goes the other way with it. The second baseman dove to his left, almost able to get it just out of the reach of his glove there as the infielder just couldn't haul it in. So a man on first, 2 gone here, a 1-0 lead as the catch have 2 singles here in the top of the first. As Scalzo from the stretch now, a man on first, 2 gone. First offering on the way, a fastball hit on the ground to second. Klein again, ranges to his left, dives once more, can't come up with it. Lutz gets it in quickly, so back-to-back base hits past the diving Brian Klein. First and second, 2 outs, and Scalzo will now face Jake Boone, the shortstop here. Or excuse me, that was Jake Boone. He's facing Andrew Bourgeois, the right fielder for the SoCal Catch. As Bourgeois, the left-handed hitter, at the plate. First and second, two gone here. Scalzo trying to get out of the inning with just allowing the one run. Blues and catch going to try to get as many innings as they can in. We are not allowed to start an inning after 10:30. So it's a race to 10:30 right now as the first pitch, a fastball bit off the plate away, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Bourgeois, a catcher in game 1 of this series, in right field today here in game 3. As the 1-0 offering from Scalzo, fastball. This one does catch the outer corner, takes a little bit off, spots it nicely, 1-1. So Martinez at second, Boone at first. SoCal catch a 1-0 lead, looking to add on, trying to put up a crooked number. Scalzo trying to quell this rally at just 1 run. As Scalzo now sets at the chest, looks to second, now to the plate. His 1-1 offering a fastball a bit down and in, picked by Anderson, 2-1. Blues offensively will have Austin Chastain at the top of the order as he is taking over for Jay, as Charleston gets game 2 off here after starting out in center field and leading off in the first game of this doubleheader, as that fastball misses a bit low. Anderson bluffs the throw back to first. And the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Bourgeois at the plate here. A tough game for him in the opening game of the series, as he's looking to get some offense for himself going here. Meanwhile, Scalzo looks for that last out of the inning as his 3-1 pitch on the way. Fastball swung fouled straight back to the screen as he's just underneath that heater, and the count runs full 3-2. So count full here, 3 balls and 2 strikes on the batter, Andrew Bourgeois, left-handed hitter facing the right-handed Scalzo. As Frankie kicks and deals, runners take off, fastball low and in, ball 4, a walk here, and the bases are loaded. So the SoCal catch for the first time in this series in the early innings here, putting some pressure on the Blues defensively as it's the bases are loaded here. 2 gone in the top of the first, already a one run in on 3 hits so far, as that walk loads the bases. Now 29, Wacy Crenshaw comes to the plate here. As Crenshaw stands in, another left-hand hitter. First pitch swing is swung on and missed, 0-1. So Wacy Crenshaw at the plate. Center fielder on for Grant Robbins, as the 0-1 offering him is a fastball lifted foul out of play, 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes here. First game day started at 4 as we here start game 2 of the day at about 7:45. As the 0-2 offer him, Scalzo fastball hit on the ground, taking this one playable right at Klein as he's got it. Those on the first in time, so the bases are left loaded here. A big ground out there. Only 1 run across for the catch. They do have a lead, though, 1-0 as we head to the home half of the first. Blues look to tie it up. It'll be Chastain, Jones, and Klein due up when we come back. home half of the opening frame here as Austin Chastain's going to step to the plate to get things started. Starter on the mound for the SoCal Catch, number 3, Zachary Freelos. As Freelos on the mound, right-handed pitcher wearing number 3. Climbs the mound here to face Chastain as Austin stands in. Left-handed hitter waits for the first offering as Freelos has a 1-run lead to protect, looking for a shutdown inning. His first offering is a changeup up and away, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strike here. Chastain, Jones, and Klein due up. If any of them can reach, Matt Anderson in the cleanup spot here for game 2 as that fastball finds the zone, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here as we get into game 2 of this doubleheader. Blues trail 1-0 after the Catch put up a run in the top of the first. A slider for a called strike makes it 1-2 on Chastain. So Philos looking for a big shutdown inning here in the bottom of the first. Chastain looking to get aboard. The 1-2 offering, chopped on the ground towards second, slow roller. First baseman cuts it off, has to throw to the pitcher, covering, and it is in time to get Chastain as Philos got his foot on the bag at the last second for out number 1. So a 3-1 putout retires Chastain. First base coach Steve Tolley disagrees. He's telling skipper Dan Marple that he does not like it. So Blaine Jones at the plate here. Nobody on, 1 out as he steps to the plate. Right-handed batter facing the right-hander Freelos here as Zachary kicks and deals. His first offering here is a whale outside, 1-0. Jones, a pair of hits to start off game 1. He was 2 for 2 with his first 2 ABs, and our last game also had a hit late in the 8th inning for a pair of RBIs as well as he watches a fastball high, 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes to Jones here as Freelos kicks and deals. He offers a fastball low and away. It's a called strike, 2-1 right on the line there. Gets the benefit and makes it 2-1. The 2-1 offering to Jones here is popped up in foul territory. Could be playable. Third baseman calls for it, and it clanks right out of his glove, and that is going to be a second life as Skyler De Los Reyes right underneath it. And it simply just hit in and bounced right out of his glove. So count even 2-2 as I think he may have left a spring in there as that ball just jumped right out, and the at-bat will continue as Blaine Jones has a second life. So the 2-2 offering once again to Jones here. A slider ripped down the line, but foul. So count remains 2-2 as Jones trying to get aboard in front of Brian Klein in the on-deck circle as the Blues look to answer with a run of their own here in the home half of the first. As we start game 2 here. As we said, Blues and the Catch will be playing as long as they can. Got to be out of here by 11, so we will not start a new inning after 10:30. 2-2 offering, fastball poked back up the middle. It's going to get into center field for a base hit, and Blaine Jones is aboard. So a man on first, 1 gone, and now Brian Klein, the left-handed hitter, will come to the plate. Klein, a tough game in game 1. He did have the triple, however. A line drive back up the middle that hit some weird ditch or something, hopped over the center fielder's head, and he got all the way around to third. So Klein at the plate here, man on first, 1 gone as the left-handed hitter waits. Jones leads, runner not going. Fastball is a bit low there, 1-0. So Klein, second baseman, a couple dives, just unable to keep a couple balls on the infield. They were just out of his reach in the top of the first inning. able to make the final play on a ground ball right to him to end the top of the first with just 1 run given up. As the pitch on the way here, a fastball for a called strike, as he just kind of measures that one up right there. Looks like he's got his timing down now. He's ready to hit as it's a 1-1 count here. Anderson, the catcher, waits in the on-deck circle. Still got his shin guards on, but slightly unbuckled. As Philo sets at the belt, his 1-1 pitch on the way. It's going to be a pick over instead over to first base. Getting back in time is Matt Anderson there. So we will keep an eye on the clock as it's 8:02 right now, which means we got 2.5 hours of baseball to be played here. And then whatever we have left over, we'll finish tomorrow. Like a really good sandwich as that fastball misses high, 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike here to Brian Klein at the plate. It's cold like that right now. He's thinking about a pastrami sandwich, maybe some pickles, mozzarella, maybe. Ooh, interesting, Cole. You go pepper jack. That's a bold move. I respect it. But hey, you're from Florida. You do whatever. As that fastball's hit on the ground to second, Franklin has it. Going to go on to first in time to get Klein. Down to second base is Blaine Jones. So a runner on second, 2 gone after that ground out. And Matt Anderson will come to the plate as Klein just kind of got jammed by that one there. So runner on second, 2 gone. Tying run in scoring position for Anderson here in the home half of the first, the opening frame of game 2 of this doubleheader, game 3 of the series. Blues have taken the first 2 games of this series. Looking to lock up a series win by winning this one here. SoCal Catch trying to jump back into this series and make it 2-1. As Anderson waits the first offering to him as Philos gets the sign from his catcher from his catcher Ryan Smoot, who sets up on the outer half. Bourgeois out in right field as the first pitch to Anderson swung on and missed. Takes a mighty hack there, comes up empty, 0-1. Luke Lipsius waits in the on-deck circle. Philo sets at the belt here. Is 0-1 offering. Second baseman Franklin trying to keep Anderson close as that ball grounded to third. Skyler has it. Throw on to first is going to be in time. So inning over, side retired. A single by Jones, but nothing more. We will go to the top of the second inning. We played 1 inning of baseball so far here at Sinsheimer. It's 1-0 SoCal Catches. Scalzo will come back out on the mound looking for a 1-2-3 inning when he comes back out. As we jump back into the action here, top of the second inning. At the plate is Christian Franklin. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. Franklin, Smoot, and Reyes. Here's the 1-0 offering on the way to Franklin. Scalzo pumps a fastball a bit high there, 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes on the batter. 1-1 on the batter. Franklin. Here's the first pitch was called strike. So the 1-1 offering, a swung on, fouled straight back to the screen. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Franklin stands up on the plate a little bit here, an upright stance. 2-2 offering. Scalzo. Slider stays a bit inside. 2-2. The 2-2 offering now on the way. Scalzo fastball fouled straight back to the screen. Count holds 2-2 as here in the press box we've got a lively crowd of interns here today, to say the least. The 2-2 offering on the way. A fastball swung on and missed, held onto as it was tipped into the glove of Anderson for out number 1 of the inning. A nice pitch by Scalzo there. 1 gone. And now Ryan Smoot will come to the plate. Our statistician, Coleman Barr. Our scoreboard operator, Caleb Bueno, exchanging some words here in the press box. Feels like I'm on an episode of Wild 'N Out. They're just hurling insults at one another. It's very entertaining in between innings. As Ryan Smoot, the catcher, stands in first, offering to him. Fastball swung on and missed from Scalzo. 0-1 as Frankie clearly upset with himself for giving up that 1 run in the first. Trying to find his good stuff. He works quickly. The 0-1 slider called strike. 0-2 as every time he gets the ball, he just snaps it back in his glove. Working quickly here and aggressively as Scalzo. But hey, love to see the fire from your pitcher. As long as it helps him do well. 0-2 fastball low and away. 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Ryan Smoot. The 1-2 offering on the way. A breaking ball swung on, lifted, foul down the right field line. Going to get out of play back toward the shrubs. Count remains 1-2. As Scalzo moves quickly here as 1-2 offering a fastball. Cannot help you, Ryan Smoot. Nah, just looking as he gets caught watching a fastball in the inside corner, freezes him for a called strike 3. And with 2 gone, we go back to the top of the order with Skyler De Los Reyes at the plate here. As De Los Reyes had an infield single on an 0-2 slider in the dirt, just kind of pushed it into no man's land behind the pitcher's mound on the ground. Able to beat it out for an infield single. He later came around to score in that inning. On the single to right field by David Martinez. First pitch here to Reyes. A called strike, 0-1 as Scalzo working quickly. Already has the ball back in his glove, ready to go on the mound into his windup. His 0-1 offering hit on the ground towards first base. Kuzma knocks it down and is not going to be able to go to first. It's going to be an error on the first baseman there as he's got to put a glove on that foot. As kind of a ground ball with a little bit of extra English on it. Came spinning towards him, kicks off his left foot. He's not used to having such a big glove on his left hand. That big first baseman's mitt. He tried to pick the ball cleanly, but with the first baseman's mitt, you still got to fish it out of there. And you just could not do it in time as Skyler moving down the line quickly, safe at first base. So with 2 gone, Daniel Zhang will come to the plate. The left fielder will hit here. A runner on first. 2 outs as Scalzo sets quickly. His first offering on the way to Anderson behind the plate as he whips a fastball in there for a called strike at the knees. 0-1. As Scalzo. I'm loving the speed Scalzo works at. When I used to pitch, I was also a very quick worker. I like that fast rhythm. Scalzo does too. Just likes to grip it and rip it, trusts his stuff, wants to just grab it and go. And Anderson clearly feeding that, trying to get the ball back to his pitcher as quick as he can to allow Scalzo to find that rhythm that leads to his success as his 0-1 offering on the way here as he breaks to the plate. A fastball chopped on the ground to third. Sands. It's going to be up and over his head, off his glove, and everyone's going to be safe. So Scalzo just cannot get that last out here. A couple ground balls that looked like would get him out of the inning. Collinger Sands broke in on that high chopper, overran it a little bit as it carries on him. Hits off the top of his mitt. going to be an infield single for Daniel Jung, and it's first and second, 2 gone. And now at the plate, RJ Land, the designated hitter. As Land hits here, the first offering from Scalzo, fastball for a strike, 0-1, as he looks to get a ground ball possibly off of the bat of Land that can be manageable for an infielder, as he just had a couple that have come off the bat very awkwardly. Infielders have struggled with him, but looking to get the last out here as his 0-1 offering on the way. Slider hit on the ground, diving. It's going to get past Coninger Sands into left field. Murillo's got it. Runner's going to come to the plate. The throw is offline, but the runner breaking for second is going to be out by a mile there, but the run does score, so it's a 2-0 game. Anderson, a heads-up play, throws the batter RJ Land out, trying to take second base as Murillo came up shooting for the plate. Had it in time, but misses it well to the left of home plate on the throw, so a run scores. It's 2-0 here as we head to the bottom of the second. Scalzo just a victim of some bad luck there on a couple ground balls that his infielders just could not ratchet down for the last out. Land with an RBI single gets thrown out trying to take second. That takes us to the bottom of the second inning. Blues will look to draw even or at least take a bite out of this lead, try to cut it in half when we come back with the home half of the second inning. Home half of the second inning. Home half of the second inning underway here as it's going to be Luke Lipsius to get things started for the Blues. He faces Philos. First offering, changeup swung on and missed, 0-1. Going to be Lipsius, Murillo, and Lutz due up here in the home half of the second. After the catch grabbed another run, they lead it 2-0 here in game 2 of our doubleheader. Game 3 of this series as the 0-1 offering another changeup. This one catches the outside corner, 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here as Philos comes to the plate here. 0-2 offering, fastball outside off the plate, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on the way here as Philos steps on the mound, gets his sign from his catcher. The Smoot sets up on the outer part of the plate. Fastball up and away there, and the count runs even now, 2-2. So we're a half hour into this game, bottom of the second. As we've said, time is a factor here as the 2-2 offering on the way from Philos. Slider in on the hands, going to be lifted out into right field for a base hit as Lipsius takes that one right in off the thumbs, but muscles it out into right field for a base hit. So leadoff man on for the Blues here. Marco Murillo going to come to the plate. So Marco, the local kid from San Luis Obispo at the plate. Justin Lutz in the on-deck circle as Marco looking to give the Blues a good start to this second frame offensively as they get the leadoff man on as Lipsius just kind of fisted that one out into right field for a base hit. Now it's up to Marco to try to keep things going here with a man on first and nobody out. As Murillo digs in. The first offer on the way to Marco. Shows bunt, pulls it back. A called strike nonetheless on a fastball. Murillo thought it might have been a bit outside. It's no balls and 1 strike. Marco, as we've said, leading the team in home runs with 4 at the plate here. Hitting right around the 265 mark as Lipsius leads from first. 0-1 offering here. Slider off the plate away. Good take there. Count evens at 1-1. Murillo, to be exact, is hitting 221 on the season. 6 walks, 16 RBIs. Tied with Justin Lutz for the RBI lead. As that pick back over to first base, sees Lipsius get back standing up as he does not have a big lead over there, does the Blues first baseman, as he's in the designated hitter spot today with Jack Kuzma getting the start at first base. A 1-1 offering on the way to Murillo here as Filos takes a couple looks to first. Lipsius still leading, and now time is called as Luke apparently getting in the head of Filos. You never know with Lipsius. He could run at any moment. He has swiped 5 bags this season, only been caught twice. That's something he can hold over his Tennessee teammate Jay Charleston's head, as Charleston's been caught 3 times this season, as that pitch there going to be a bit low, 2-1. Granted, Jay Charleston has stolen 24 bases on the season, Lipsius 5, but hey, Lipsius has been caught 1 time less. The 2-1 offering on the way to Murillo here. He lifts it fouled on the right field line into the Blues bullpen out of play, and the count evens at 2-2. So Murillo gets some dirt on his gloves, rubs them. Feeling good, feeling strong as he steps into the box here, looking for something to drive. A 2-2 count on him. Lipsius leads from first, still nobody out here in the home half of the second. Blues trail 2-0 here as the Ketchup grabbed a run in each of the opening frames. As that fastball in on the hand is going to be popped up on the infield. Christian Franklin, the second baseman, will make the catch for out number 1, and with 1 retired, Justin Lutz will come to the plate. Lutz hitting 250 on the dot coming into this game. Still leads the Blues in walks with 24. Tied for the lead in RBIs with 16. 1 behind in home runs. He's got 3. He also has 5 extra base hits. That category dominated by Luke Lipsius, who has 10 extra base hits on the season. Charleston has 6. Murillo and Jones both with a fair amount of their own, as Murillo has 8 on the season. It's the 0-0 offering to Lutz up and away with the fastball there. 1 ball, no strikes. Blues looking for Justin to get into something here, try to find a gap. Center fielder slightly shaded toward right, but pretty straight up, I would say, out there. There's a couple of steps toward the right center field. Got pick over. Lipsius back in time. Goes in standing up. A close play there. Interesting decision to not dive back in from Lipsius, but he's just able to sneak his foot back in. So Justin stands in. Runner on first. 1 gone in the inning as Lutz waits. The 1-0 offering on the way as Filos takes a look to first. Another pick over. Lipsius this time does dive. Gets the uniform dirty. Now he's got a reason to do laundry in the morning. And the count's still 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes to Justin Lutz. Here's the 1-0 offering on the way. Filos a long hold now to the plate. Fastball's hit back up in the air, and it's going to sink and drop for a base hit. Cut off by the center fielder. Bobbles it out there a little bit, but gets it back in. So a single for Justin Lutz as runners at first and second with 1 out. Coninger Sands, the third baseman for the Blues, due up at the plate here. So a big opportunity here. Sands with a chance to give his team a run. So 1 gone here in the inning. It's Coninger Sands at the plate. First pitch to Coninger is going to be tap fouled on the third baseline. 0-1. Sands at the plate here. Jack Kuzma, his Cal Poly counterpart, in the on-deck circle, making his first start at first base, like we said. So 0-1 here as Sands ready, the right-hander, as Philos, the righty, sets at the belt. He takes a long look. Now breaks to the plate. Slider off the plate away, 1-1. Coninger Sands on the season hitting .261. He's worked 16 walks, has tallied 15 RBIs with 5 extra base hits. And he's done all that in 86 plate appearances for the Blues this summer. One of the guys who's been here since the beginning, as that slider is going to be fouled back to the screen, 1-2. Blues still trying to make a bid for the playoffs. They're not out of it yet as we come down the home stretch of the season. As we've said, 9 games left, now 8 after the Blues won game 2 of this series earlier today, as they're looking to fight for that last playoff spot. A 1-2 offering from Philos signed and ready. So Blues a couple big games here against the SoCal Catcher. They could take this series 3-1. That would be big. A sweep would be huge, as that changeup's going to be lined into left field. A base hit. Lipsius around third, and he's going to get held up. And the bases are loaded with only 1 out as Sands singles. And now Jack Kuzma is going to come to the plate with the bases loaded and only 1 out. So a big chance for the Blues here to cut the SoCal Catch lead in half, maybe more. As Kuzma bats here, bases loaded, only 1 gone, top of the order. Austin Chastain waits behind him. As Kuzma waits, the first offering to him on the way as Philos to the plate, fastball outside, 1-0. Kuzma hitting a .132 on the season so far. But hey, this is where you turn it around. 50 plate appearances. He's tallied 5 hits. This is where he gets it going. This is where you catch fire. Late down the stretch, as he watches that fastball called strike. Oh, didn't need to be, but it was. And the count even at 1-1. Kuzma's worked 9 walks as well on the year. As Kuzma waits. The 1-1 offering to Jack here. A fastball going to be popped up, foul out of play. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Philos sets at the belt. Big payoff, big pitch up coming to Kuzma here. The slider off the plate away. Evens the count at 2-2 as Kuzma lets it miss. Jack looking for a ground ball. Sac fly, base hit would be huge. Lutz over at second base. Lipsius at third. Coninger Sands over at first. 2-2 offering on the way. Slider swung on and missed, and Kuzma strikes out. A big punch out for Philos there with the bases loaded and only 1 out, and now there's 2 gone in the inning. Blues had a chance to get a run with just a productive out there, but now they'll need a base hit if they want to cash in on this beautiful scoring opportunity that they've created here in the second inning as they set the table. Bases loaded, only 1 out. Kuzma not hungry. We'll see if Chastain's ready to eat as he comes to the plate here with the bases loaded. First pitch swing, pops it up. Shallow center field. Calling for it will be Christian Franklin. He'll make the catch. So Blues threaten but do not score. They leave the bases loaded. Strikeout and a pop out with the bases juice. Not going to get it done. We've played 2 innings here at Sinsheimer. It's a 2-0 SoCal Catch lead. We'll come back with Frankie Scalzo and the top of the 3rd. As we jump back in here, top of the third inning, Frankie Scalzo back out on the mound as he's going to face Daniel Martinez here. Excuse me, David Martinez. David Martinez swings and chops this one foul. Sorry for the name. Coleman has chicken scratch for handwriting. You know, Coleman, we don't want excuses. We just want answers, okay? As the 0-1 offering to Martinez hit on the ground to short. Jones has it, absorbs a funky hop throw on the first to Kuzma in time for out number 1. So quickly 1 away here as David Martinez is retired. And now Jake Boone will come to the plate with 1 gone and nobody out. So Boone stands in here. 1 gone as Scalzo sets on the mound, looking for a 1-2-3 inning as Frankie, as he kicks and deals his first offering, a fastball for a called strike, 0-1. The 0-1 offering on the way. Scalzo, another fastball. This one hit on the ground to short once more. Jones has it. Throws on to first. Going to be in time. And that retires Jake Boone for out number 2. So a couple of ground outs to short here to get things started on the top of the third. As Andrew Bourgeois, the right fielder, coming to the plate with 2 gone. Bourgeois comes to the plate here. The left-hand hitter is going to face Frankie Scalzo. Scalzo looking for his first 1-2-3 inning of the ball game as the SoCal Catch grabbed 1 in the first, 1 in the second to take a 2-0 lead here. As Scalzo's offering a fastball a bit low as showing bunt and pulling it back was Bourgeois 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here as Scalzo to the plate. Fastball low and away, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes here as Scalzo kicks and deals a fastball for a called strike on the outside corner. Runs it to 2-1. So Frankie back in the count here after firing a good pellet of a fastball there on the outer half of the plate. As his 2-1 offering on the way here as he kicks, deals a fastball lifted foul up out of play as Bourgeois, it's a little tardy on the fastball there from Scalzo, and the count even at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone here as Bourgeois waits. Scalzo rocks and throws a pitch away as Frankie, as that fastball be lifted into left field, hit well, but going to tail foul into the bullpen of the SoCal Catch, and will reset for another 2-2 offering. So 2-2 the count here. 2 gone in the inning as the left-hander steps back in. Bourgeois at the plate here for his second at-bat of the game as he stands in to face Scalzo. Frankie looks and gets the sign from his catcher Anderson. Now rocks and throws. 2-2 offering. Fastball just off the plate away as the count runs full 3-2. Scalzo on the mound, just trying to keep the deficit at just 2 runs here as his payoff pitch on the way. Fastball challenges him. In on the hands, flipped foul, going to get down the left field line, out of play. Bullpen can't make the catch. Looks like we have a little bit of a bullpen battle going on here as both bullpens have made flags. The SoCal Catch have assembled a red flag. The Blues, a blue one. Looks like they're just throwing bags on the ends of poles that they have found lying around. And they're having a challenge to see who can make a barehanded catch on a foul ball, as that one was a great chance for the SoCal Catch's relievers out there. Could not haul it in. The Blues yelled out a great cheer as they wait for their chance. Another full count offering on the way here. Bourgeois fastball inside, just a bit too much as he will walk. Scalzo just misses the zone there. So a 2-out base runner here allows Wacy Crenshaw to come to the plate. The center fielder will hit. He was the last out of the first inning. As Crenshaw, the left-handed hitter, stands in. A man on first, 2 outs. And Scalzo allows his second walk of the day. Both to Bourgeois so far. First pitch fastball called strike here, 0-1. So we're just past 8:30, so 2 hours left in this ball game. Regardless of what inning we're in, we'll stop it and pick it up tomorrow if we can't finish. As that fastball misses a bit outside and the count even at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike here as Frankie Scalzo waits. Now sets at the chest. Anderson sets up on the out half. Runner does not go. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Jones corrals it, goes the easy way to second. Klein's at the bag. Inning over, Sider tired, a walk and nothing more. Blaine Jones gets a lot of action there. As we will go to the home half of the third. Blues trail 2-0, looking to cut that lead in half when we come back. Blaine Jones, after that good defense, is going to lead things off for us in the bottom of the third. As we get set, home half of the third is upon us. Blaine Jones at the plate. Almost arguably more importantly, more flags have been made. The Blues constructing a flag using a traffic cone. The SoCal Catch simply just making another red flag out in their bullpen. So we will keep you monitored on the bullpen activities and various shenanigans as the game continues. As the first pitch to Jones is fouled off, 0-1. Blues look like they're putting a lot of work in down there. They got about 4 different guys trying to make it work. Looks like a small child as well as out there. The Blues have assembled a second blue flag, so each side with 2 flags. With the Blues are one-upping the SoCal Catch with 1 traffic cone as that fastball misses outside, 1-1. So we got 2 red flags versus 2 blue flags and a traffic cone. The 1-1 offering on the way to Jones is a ground ball down the third baseline. High chopper fielded by Schuyler. Going to be a long throw across the diamond. Not in time. Jones has an infield single. This was a high chopper down the third baseline. Schuyler De Los Reyes way back behind the third base bag. A long throw, just not in time to get Jones as he's aboard to get things started. Now Brian Klein will come to the plate. So Klein hits with a man on first and 1 out. It looks like about a 10 or 11-year-old is also out there with the Blues bullpen, just hanging out, holding the traffic cone on a stick. You know, normal kid things. As Jones leads from first, the first offering to Klein is sprayed down the left field line, foul out of play as it gets back toward our beer cart. 0-1. Brian 0 for 1 in the game so far, looking to make it 1 for 2. He's had a bit of a tough day offensively. Did have the huge triple and then a double later on. So really not that bad of a day for Klein. A double and a triple so far. I'd say that's pretty solid. There's another quick pick over, getting back in as Jones. I would just say that I think Klein would expect himself to have a better day, as he's been a bit frustrated on some of the pitches that he's been just a bit out in front of. There's the 0-1 offering to Klein on the way here as Philos takes a look to first. Now to the plate, 0-1 offering. Changeup swung on and missed. 0-2. Blues bullpen as we continue on. They now have one of the horses. They have a horse from our horse race. As that might be, that could be a trump card out there, really, for this bullpen battle. As they start to show one other way they can come up with. The Blues now have a horse, and that's big. In the bullpen versus bullpen game, that is big, to say the least. As the 0-2 offering to Brian Klein on the way here. Fastball poked into left field, gonna be a base hit as it's down the left field line, cut off by the left fielder trying to make it to third. Is Jones. A throw, not in time. Jones in there safely. Klein goes to second. So runners at second and third, nobody out here. Blues with another great chance. They had the bases loaded with the one out, couldn't convert in the second. Now they have second and third, nobody out. So an even better chance here in the bottom of the third as Brian Klein has a single today in this game. In the prior game, double and a triple. He needs a home run for the cycle in today's doubleheader. Seems doable. I believe in Brian. If anyone can do it, Brian can do it. I believe in Brian. Right now, Matt Anderson at the plate here, looking to trim the lead of the catches. That slider misses down and away, 1-0. He's got men at second and third, nobody out. Blues have amassed 6 hits so far. No runs yet, but knocking on the door once more with Anderson at the plate. The SoCal Catch have 2 runs on 5 hits as that changeup lifted foul out of play, 1-1. Both teams have committed an error. SoCal Catch have left 5 on base. Blues have left 4 so far. They got 2 more guys out there right here. Nobody out. Infield playing back, conceding the run on a ground ball. Blues simply just need a ground ball from the bat of Anderson to anyone but the pitcher, as that fastball in on the hands kind of saws him off as he fouls it off, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Luke Lipsius waits in the on-deck circle. The other left-handed hitting first baseman who has the designated hitter responsibilities in this game. It's the 1-2 offering on the way here. Philos slider off the plate. Called strike 3. As Anderson goes down looking, he has some questions, as does Cole, as does most people that just watched that pitch. So Anderson gone for out number 1. It's Coleman a little protective of his roommate. Also just simply thought that it was outside. Looked a bit out, but I guess it must have just caught the outside corner according to the umpire for a strike 3 called. So 1 gone. Now Luke Lipsius will hit with a chance to drive some runners in. First offering from Philos on the way. Changeup, broken bat. Slow roller back up the middle. Throw on to first is going to be in time, but the run does come in to score. So Lipsius an RBI on the ground out there as he makes some more firewood there with that broken bat. So got something to burn to stay warm. Maybe the bullpen will take it and start a bonfire out there. Might as well, as they've got 2 flags, a cone, a horse. Might as well just take some broken bats and make a small fire. As now the Blues have the tying run 90 feet away. Marco Murillo at the plate here. Murillo with 2 gone, looking for a big base hit. First offering for Philos. Curveball swung on and missed, 0-1. Is Murillo out ahead of that one. No balls and 1 strike. As the Blues and SoCal Catch bullpens continue to try to outdo one another with their creativity. Right now, Marco Murillo trying to outdo Zachary Philos with a base hit. That fastball misses well outside there, 1-1. Marco looking for something to drive here. Behind him is Lutz in the on-deck circle. 1-1 count here on Murillo. The Blues have cut the SoCal Catch lead in half. It's a 2-1 game here as the pitch on the way. Fastball popped up in foul ground, giving chase as the first baseman, but going to run out of real estate as it trickles into the Blues bullpen. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Marco here, a 1-2 count on, looking to battle back, maybe try to get a mistake from Philos here and deposit somewhere safely in the outfield grass. Slider swung on and missed. Murillo down on strikes. Blues strand one, but they do get one back. As we will head to the top of the fourth, we played 3 innings of baseball here in game 2 of this doubleheader. Blues trail 2-1, but they did cut the SoCal Catch lead in half after setting the table with second and third, nobody out. They cash in for 1. As we'll go to the top of the fourth, Scalzo looking for a big shutdown inning when he comes back out on the mound. Top of the fourth inning here. Scalzo back on the mound. Cole waking up from a very short-lived nap as we get set here in the fourth inning. First pitch fouled off. 0-1 by Christian Franklin. The 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up for the SoCal Catch here. As Franklin at the plate. 0-1 offering here. Just a bit low and away. Count even, 1 ball and 1 strike here as Scalzo works, trying to get a shutdown inning. His club gets him a run back here as that 1-1 pitch is lifted foul out of play. 2-1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count here. As Scalzo fires a called strike 3. As Christian Franklin gets caught window shopping there. Fastball a bit out of his price range. He has to let it go by for out number 1. And with 1 gone, Ryan Smoot, the catcher, will come to the plate. So Scalzo on the mound here. Ryan Smoot at the plate as the bullpen battles continue. The SoCal Catch and Blues have clearly created a battle of who can raise the most flags. Blues are using bags that they have as the first offering here is going to hit Smoot on the shoulder, and he will reach as that fastball catches him on the left arm. So a man on first, 1 gone. Now to the top of the order, Skyler De Los Reyes at the plate as 2 of the SoCal Catch guys are back behind the left field wall of Simsheimer, trying to find loose metal and piping, anything tall enough to raise a flag on. Looks like they've got one. So they've raised 2 poles. They've got 2 flags on 1 pole, a third one on the second, so 3 flags in total. First offering here to Skylar De Los Reyes, swung on and missed, nothing one. Meanwhile, the Blues still got their 2 flags up. They have a traffic cone and one of our horses from the horse race. And here comes a second traffic cone. The game has changed. 2 traffic cones. As the pitch is going to be swung on, popped up foul out of play. And the count moves to 0-2. No, they've declined the traffic cone. So still just 2 flags in a traffic cone and 1 cardboard horse. As the 0-2 offering on the way, Scalzo sets, kicks and deals. Pitch, grounded foul, slider there that Skylar turns on and wastes. And the count holds at 0-2. So no balls and 2 strikes again. Scalzo the plate, fastball fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. As Frankie on the mound, the right-hander looking to work back through this SoCal catch order. As once again he faces off against Skylar De Los Reyes here in the top of the 4th inning, trying to protect the 1-run deficit. That slider cut on and missed in the dirt. A nice pitch by Scalzo there for out number 2. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Frankie here. As we are 1 hour into this game, Scalzo gets a big punch out, a hard slider in the dirt, gets De Los Reyes to chase, and now Daniel Jung will come to the plate, a man on first and 2 gone. Looking ahead to the bottom of the 4th inning, Justin Lutz will lead things off for the Blues as Scalzo looking to protect the 1-run deficit. That fastball's a called strike, 0-1. His team gets him 1 back. He wants to give them a chance to tie the game up, maybe even take the lead in the coming innings. As he sets on the mound here, now quick pick back over and getting back safely is Ryan Smoot. Smoot got aboard via a hit by pitch. Scalzo sets his 0-1 offering on the way. A fastball swung and missed. This one kicks away from Anderson. He can't find it. Smoot's going to get down to second base as the count moves to 0-2. But now Smoot in scoring position over there at second. Scalzo a strike away from punching out the side here as he got Franklin looking at a fastball. Got Skylar De Los Reyes swinging at a slider in the dirt. Now Daniel Jung down on the count 0-2 here. As Scalzo sets at the chest, his 0-2 offering on the way. Fires a fastball down and away, 1-2. As Frankie Scalzo on the mound for the Blues starting this game. Doing well so far here. It's, as we said, a 3.65 ERA on the season. He battled the Foresters in relief as that fastball fouled off. He came in for Ben Kirk back in the 2nd inning of the game against the Foresters last time here. He went 7 solid innings against them. It was a tremendous effort by Scalzo on sudden relief. Did a fantastic job looking for more of that effort here as this 1-2 pitch, a changeup off the plate away, 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here. 2 gone in the inning as Scalzo sets at the chest. His offering on the way. A fastball poked foul down the third base line as it just trickles onto the left side of the third base line. And will reset from their 2-2 offering. Two balls and 2 strikes here as Daniel Jung, the left-handed hitter at the plate. Scalzo kicks, deals, fastball swung, popped up, left field, playable for Murillo. He's going to come in, calls off the shortstop and makes the catch. Inning over, side retired. A hit batsman, but nothing more as Scalzo gets the big shutdown inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th. It's a 2-1 lead for the SoCal Catch. Blues looking to do some more damage at the plate. When we come back, it's going to be Lutz, Sands, and Kuzma, 7, 8, 9, due up for the Blues when we return. As we get set here, home half of the fourth inning about to get underway. Lutz at the plate as he stands in to face Zachary Philos here. As Lutz, the left-hander, waits. The first offering on the way here as Lutz singled his first time up. As Philos kicks and deals, first pitch, change up low and away for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here as Lutz waits. The 1-0 offering on the way from Philos. A fastball swung on and misses. Lutz chases that one upstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 the count here to Lutz as Philos offers changeup up and away for a ball. 2-1 the count. So 2 balls and 1 strike here is pitch from Philos on the way. Slider swung on and misses. That one dives in on the hands of Lutz, and the count moves even to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Philos kicks and deals his 2-2 offering on the way here. Changeup poke back a little, scooped up by the pitcher as he's going to take it and just going to take it himself to first base for out number 1. And with 1 gone, Connor Sands is going to come to the plate. So 1 gone here as Sands, he singled to left his first time up in this game as he faces Philos once again. Here's the right-hander's offering on the way. Kicks and deals a fastball swung ripped into left, but right at the left fielder who comes on and makes the catch for out number 2. Daniel Jung gets underneath that line drive for out number 2. And now 2 gone. Jack Kuzma will come to the plate. Kuzma making his first ever start at first base. Comes to the plate here. He struck out his first time up as he now bats once again with 2 gone. Nobody aboard this time for Kuzma here. First pitch on the way, a changeup of just a bit high there, 1-0. Kuzma waits at the plate. The right-hander offers to Philos on the way. A breaking ball here stays a bit high, 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. As Kuzma looking for something to drive with 2 outs here as Philos to the plate. Fastball swung on and missed, 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike here, 2 gone in the inning. Philos to the plate. Slider swung on, just tap foul there. It clicks off the catcher's mitten. The count evens up at 2-2. So the 2-2 offer here. Breaking ball inside corner, called strike 3 as Kuzma gets rung up on strikes. As he goes back to the dugout with nothing to show for that at bat. 3 up, 3 down for Philos as we will come back with the top of the 5th inning. It's a 2-1 SoCal Catch lead after 4 innings of baseball here at Sinsheimer. Top of the fifth inning set to go here as Scalzo fires a fastball right by RJ Land for strike nothing and one as we are here. Top of the fifth, Blues trail 2-1. Slider called strike there, nothing and two. Land, Martinez, and Boone, 3-4-5 hitters due up here in the fifth inning against Scalzo as Frankie kicks and deals his 0-2 offering on the way. Fastball outside there for a ball 1-2. As the 1-2 offering is down and in for ball 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here to RJ Land as Scalzo's offering on the way. A fastball a bit high there. And the count runs full 3-2. Full count offering on the way. Fastball spoiled foul back out of play. And we'll reset for the 3-2 offering. As the payoff pitch once more on the way. Fastball just swung on and missed, but it gets by Anderson back to the backstop. He picks it up and not going to have a chance. So a strikeout for Scalzo, but a drop third allows him to reach. So Slider gets away from Anderson there, unable to keep it in front. So a man on first, nobody out, but it is a strikeout for Scalzo on the books. As he calls time here, does Frankie on the mound. Now resets himself. A man on first, nobody out. And now David Martinez will come to the plate. The first offering on the way to Martinez, a called strike, nothing and one. As the 0-1 offering on the way, swung a hit on the ground past Klein into right field. It's going to get by Lutz deep in to the right center gap as the runner tries for a second. He's going to get in there with a double, so second and third, nobody out. So second and third, nobody gone here. Jake Boone at the plate. This was a hard hit ball past Klein at second base, rolled deep into the right center field gap. Lutz took an odd angle to cut it off. And so it's a double for David Martinez. Second and third, nobody out. Now Scalzo needs to press a little bit here. Got a pitch for a strikeout here against Jake Boone at the plate. As the SoCal catcher going to look to at least grab one here with a grounder to the right side or a sac fly. Scalzo looking for a big punch out right now if he can get one. His first offering to Boone on the way. Fastball popped up right field. This should do it. As Lutz coming in, still coming in. Can't find it. It's going to drop for a base hit. One run's going to score. And it'll be an RBI single for Boone as that pop fly in no man's land. We saw about 2 or 3 of those from the SoCal Catch team in last night's game. They pull it again here, does Boone. It's a 3-1 game. As with runners in the corners and only one out, Andrew Bourgeois is going to come to the plate. It's the first offering to left-hander Andrew Bourgeois on the plate. Shows bunt. Pulls it back. 1 ball, no strikes. So runners at the corners, nobody out. A run already in and a car alarm going off. As the 1-0 offering on the way, shows bunt again. Does Bourgeois pulls it back. This one a called strike. Count even at 1 ball and 1 strike now as Scalzo continues to work here. Left-hander looks to be throwing in the Blues bullpen, starting to toss a little bit as Scalzo waits. His 1-0 offering on the way. Bourgeois shows bunt, but bunts it foul 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Scalzo quickly reties his laces as he walks back to the mound. As Bourgeois stands in here, corner still nobody out. Scalzo looking for a punch out here. This 1-2 offering on the way. Slider lifted into right center field, gonna fall for a base hit. As Klein gets it off a hop, he could not get out there in time. Another run's gonna come in to score, and it's a 4-1 game as Scalzo's just getting dinked and dunked to death out there. A couple little flares find no man's land in the outfield, and that's got to be frustrating for the Blues starter as he's making good pitches, not allowing good contact, but the ball just keeps finding these little gaps in the defense. As Gravel out, I'm sure just to try to calm Scalzo down, as that can drive a pitcher insane. He knows he's making a good pitch, but it just seems like the SoCal catcher getting every break here in this inning. A drop third strike. The ball that got hit past Klein over at second base, he just wasn't able to knock it down, and it actually rolled so hard in the outfield that it was able to be a double. Then you got back-to-back flare singles. It can wear on a pitcher. Has a crooked number here, a 5-1 lead now for, a 4-1 lead now for the SoCal catch. First and second, still nobody out. Wacy Crenshaw at the plate here. The center field batting from the left side stands in. Scalzo looking to buckle down here. Needs a ground ball as he takes a look at second base and looks the runner back. Crenshaw waits. First offering from Scalzo on the way here as Crenshaw shows bunt. He goes after it. Can't make contact. It's 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here to Crenshaw. Kuzma and Conacher Sands on the infield grass. He tries to bunt it. This one does get down. Anderson goes to third with it. And a nice play there by Madden as that ball was bunted right in front of home plate. He picked it up on 1 hop on a bare hand. Throws down to third in time to get the lead runner there. So Anderson, a nice play. First and second, 1 gone here, as that's what Scalzo was looking for, a big defensive play. Now Christian Franklin will come to the plate here. First and second, 1 gone. Double play can get the Blues out of the inning with just 2 runs given up. The first offering from Scalzo here. Fastball popped up behind the plate, going to get just foul. Back into the stands. It's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike here. Franklin at the plate. His 0-1 offering on the way to him. A fastball called strike as Scalzo delivers a pellet on the inside corner. It's 0-2. So 0-2 here. Scalzo gets the sign. Anderson sets up on the outer half. The 0-2 offering on the way. Frankie, fastball just fouled off there. Goes low and away. Franklin able to just get a piece to stay alive. Frankie Scalzo trying to just turn on that bulldog mentality here, trying to get through this inning with only the 2 runs given up. Is nothing much he could do about the way this inning went. Is a good curveball there, lifted into right field, playable. Lutz coming in. Lutz will make the catch. No runner's tag as he just gets it back in. So 2 gone now in the inning as Scalzo gets Franklin to fly out. Now Ryan Smoot will come to the plate. He was hit by a pitch his last time up. So we have an hour and a half left, roughly, of baseball here tonight before we have to pick up whatever's left over tomorrow. As this game has picked up a little bit here in these last couple innings. It's a SoCal catch have amassed 8 hits. Blues 6 of their own. SoCal catch lead at 4-1 as that fastball's a bit low, 1-0. As there's been more offense in this game than in the either games that have been played so far in this series. But still moving rather quickly. So offering on the way here, checking his swing is Smoot. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes. The Scalzo thought he got the runner Ryan Smoot to go around. Just did not as he snaps the ball back into his glove here, just trying to push his way through this inning. So 2 balls and no strikes here. Scalzo delivers a fastball lifted foul out of play. 2-1. As the bullpen's still with their flags going here. The Blues have abducted a second horse. So they now have 2 cardboard horses to go along with their flags. So assembling a little bit of a cavalry out there. Dare I say a minor militia. As the 2-1 offering on the way here. Scalzo fastball bit up and in 3-1. So 3 balls and 1 strike. The count here is Scalzo sets, kicks, and deals, offering a fastball chopped high and foul down the third base line as Sands has it, gets it back to Frankie, and will reset with a full count now on the batter, Ryan Smoot. So 3 balls and 2 strikes here as Scalzo sets at the chest. Is full count offering on the way. Runners go. Fastball fouled straight back the street. It sticks into the fence. The bat boy, perplexed, has to return to his bucket. He considered Spider-Manning it, but he has declined. Probably a wise idea, although I would love to see it if he could do it. There's another full count offering on the way. Runners will be moving on the pitch. Scalzo breaking ball. Can I help you, Mr. Smoot? Nah, just looking. He gets rung up on a great curveball there for a strike 3. He knew it when it happened. Scalzo walks off the mound. 2 runs given up. Couple tough hits for Scalzo as we will go to the home half of the 5th. It's a 4-1 SoCal Catch lead. Bottom of the 5th, top of the order for the Blues here as Chastain hits. First offering to Chastain, a bit outside, 1-0. Zachary Philos on the mound here for his 5th inning of work as he continues his his hold on that pitcher's mound here as he fires a fastball a bit low there, 1-1. Excuse me, 2 balls and no strikes. As his start pushes him into the 5th inning. Chastain at the plate. It'll be him, Jones, and Klein due up for the Blues here as that fastball swung on and missed, 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike here is 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for the catch. 1 run on 6 hits, 1 error for the Blues. The 2-1 offering, a fastball inside, called strike, evens it up at 2-2. Austin Chastain stands in here, 2-2 offering on the way. Blues lead their leadoff man on here. Figuring up 2 in the top of the inning, looking to answer back with at least a run or 2 of their own. Chastain steps out of the batter's box, now steps back in, ready to go. Here's the 2-2 offering on the way. Philos deals a changeup, swung on and missed. And Chastain goes down for out number 1. And with 1 gone, Blaine Jones will come to the plate here. Jones, a solid day so far in game 1 and now here in game 2. As Jones walks up to the plate here, he's 2 for 2 in this game with 2 singles. So 5 hits on the day so far for Jones in this doubleheader as he has been swinging a hot bat. First pitch, a breaking ball, called strike, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here. Brian Klein in the on-deck circle looking to do some damage as Jones trying to get on. Fastball swung fouled straight back to the screen. Count moves to 0-2. So Philos trying to get a big shutdown inning for his club after they gave him 2 runs in support in the top of the inning as they have a 4-1 lead over the Blues. As he quick pitches here and misses down and away with a fastball, it's 1-2. Jones and Klein still due up here with 1 gone in the inning. Jones battling a 1-2 count on him right now with 1 gone. As another quick pitch here, Blaine checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire, as Jones was able to hold up there. Good call. It's 2-2. So in 2-2 the count here as Blaine Jones stands in. Klein waits in the on-deck circle. The 2-2 offering on the way to Blaine. A fastball in on the hands, but popped up. Could get into no man's land. Franklin goes out into shallow center. Not going to make the play as Jones takes a big turnaround first, but gets back. So he is in safely. He's 3 for 3 on this game with 3 singles. As he got that fastball in on the hands, just muscled it out in a shallow center. Christian Franklin tried to get there, reached up, just couldn't haul it in. And that is the 7th hit for the Blues in the game. And now Brian Klein comes to the plate with a man on first and 2, when 1 out. Klein 1 for 2 on the day. Ground out in a single so far for Brian as he steps up here. Man on first, 1 gone, middle of the Blues order, looking to make something happen here with only 1 gone in the inning. As the first offering to Klein on the way, a fastball in the dirt there. Nice block. Keeping in front is Smoot. It's 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here. As another quick pick over and getting back in time is Jones. Blaine Jones in 2 games here on July 14th has amassed 6 hits. An impressive showing as the 1-0 offering to Brian Klein on the way here. Fastball just a bit high. There's going to move it to 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes to Klein as he stands at the plate looking for something to drive. He's got leverage in the count, 2-0. We'll see if Philos gives him something he can do something with here as Jones leads from first. The 2-0 offering for Philos. Change up there a bit high. Klein able to lay off, and now the count moves to 3-0. So 3 balls and no strikes here. Anderson, the catcher, in the on-deck circle. As Klein stands in, the left-hander waits. The 3-0 offering on the way. It's going to be a called strike right on the black of the outside corner. So Philos, a good job to not give Klein anything too good, 3-0, but still able to grab a strike to keep the count alive. It's 3-1. As Klein looking for something to drive a huge gap in left center field. 3-1 offering on the way. A slider down and in is going to be ball 4, so Klein will walk. As he took an extra second just to make sure that he wasn't going to get the late strike call, so he is aboard. First and second, one gone, and the tying run comes to the plate in the form of Matt Anderson. Anderson, the catcher, junior out of Georgia Southern, from Evans, Georgia, at the plate here. Right-handed hitter hitting in the cleanup spot for the first time this season for the Blues today. First and second, one gone as he's got a chance to do some damage. Philos, after walking Klein, going to probably look to get right after Anderson here as Matt is going to look to drive something. First offering to Anderson on the way as Philos breaks to the plate. Slider well off the plate, away 1-0. Lipsius waits in the on-deck circle. Blues trying to get something on their middle of the order, trying to produce here. They've set the table with first and second and only one out. So it's 9:21 here. As we said, we will not start an inning after 10:30 as that changeup is going to be a bit high at 2-0. And now Smoot's going to go out and have a quick talk with his pitcher, Zachary Philos, says it's a bit of a situation, first and second, and you're down on the count 2-0 to Anderson here. It's important to get that first strike. Unable to do so now. Anderson, being in the driver's seat, can sit back and wait for Philos to give him something here. Philos, now it's risky if he tries to nibble on the corners. If he misses by a narrow margin, could give Anderson a 3-0 count. Matt looking to drop something in the outfield grass here. 2-0 offering on the way. Philos sets at the belt. Look to second. Second baseman Bluff's going. Now the pitch on the way. And time is called at the absolute last second there as Philos went with the slide step, so no leg kick. And right as he broke to the plate, umpire called time. Philos did hold it for quite a while. It's 2 balls and no strikes here. As the 2-0 pitch from Philos on the way, takes a look to second base. Now to the plate. Fastball called strike, and the count's 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike here. Matt Anderson at the plate here. Jones leads from second, Klein from first. The 2-1 offering on the way. Philos kicks and deals. Slider down and away, 3-1. So 3-1 the count on Anderson here is Matt Anderson looking for something to drive. A 3-1 count on him. Philos takes a look to second, now to the plate. Fastball, big swing and a miss as Anderson, a big hack there, comes up empty, and the count runs full 3-2. Three-two offering away. Fastball low, ball 4, so Anderson will walk. So bases loaded, only 1 gone. Luke Lipsius coming to the plate. Big spot here in the middle of this game as time's going to be called. The coach for the catch going to come out to the mound. So bases loaded. Here's the umpire going to go out and break up the mound meeting. Here's the whole infield's in on it. Blues have Jones at third, Klein at second, Anderson at first after he works the walk. Great at bat by Matt Anderson there to end up getting a free pass. Lipsius will now hit. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out so far today as he bats now. Bases juiced, only 1 out. Single will put them down 1. If he finds a gap, possibly could tie this game up here. Huge gap in left center as the center fielder Crenshaw shifted as that fastball hit on the ground into right field, a base hit. 1 run will come in to score. Around third is Klein. He will come in to score. Anderson to third. Lipsius delivers. It's a 4-3 game. Runners at the corners, still only 1 out as Lipsius jumps on the very first offering there. Sends it past the diving David Martinez at first base into right field for a base hit. It's a 4-3 game now. This is that right there is the 8th hit for the Blues. Each team now with 8 hits each. It's Marco Murillo at the plate. Runners out the corners. 1 out. Murillo needs a productive out here to tie this game up. Tying run is Anderson 90 feet away. Go ahead run at first and Lipsius. First offering to Murillo. A breaking ball on the outside corner. Called strike as Philos looks like he went with some off speed there. Finds the outer edge of the plate. 0-1. So we have just about an hour left here tonight to get through as much of this game as we can. Blues looking to get back into that fastball, that pickoff over to first base. Lipsius gets back in. No problem. So runners still at the corners. A 0-1 count. Murillo looking to get a base hit here to tie this game up. His 0-1 offering on the way to Murillo from Philos here as he sets at the belt. Pitch on the way. Fastball fouled straight back. Murillo had himself a good rip. Just a bit underneath it there. Cal moves to 0-2. Right-hander warming up in the SoCal catch bullpen. Nobody getting loose for the Blues, so it looks like it's definitely going to be Scalzo coming back out for the 6th inning. The flag's still up between both bullpens as their duel continues, but I think they've both run out of poles to use as there's a breaking ball just a bit inside. Close pitch, call the ball. Nice job by Murillo to let it go by without offering a swing at it. It's 1-2. So the 1-2 offering from Philos on the way here. Corners in, middle back, pitch on the way. Slider poked into right field. Gonna be a base hit. And this game is tied. Lipsius will hold at second. As the 1-2 slider there stays up in the zone. It's a mistake pitch. And jumping on it is Murillo. As it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here, so we're going to take a short break and come back. It's coming to plate for the Blues will be Justin Lutz first and second. 1 out. We're all tied up at 4 apiece. as we get going back once again here. New pitcher on the mound. Brendan Argomez on the mound here as Justin Lutz comes to the plate. First offering inside is going to kick away from the catcher, and everyone's going to move up 90 feet. So it's second and third. First pitch is a wild one from Brendan, and just like that, second and third with one out and a 1-0 count on Justin Lutz. Lutz at the plate here. 1 for 2 on the day, looking to make it 2 for 3 as Argomez is on the mound. Right-hander sets his 1-0 offering on the way. A fastball fouls straight back to the screen. He was right on that one. It's 1-1. So Lutz ready now. The right-hander on the mound sets. 1-1 offering on the way with one gone. Lutz looking for a fly ball. Breaking ball off the plate away. 2-1. So the Blues rallying back here. They gave up 2 runs in the top of the 5th. They responded with 3 of their own here in the bottom half of the inning. They've tied this game up at 4 apiece. They've tallied 9 hits. The SoCal Catch have 8 as that fastball misses low, and the count moves to 3-1. Argomez on the mound here, working to Lutz at the plate. It's a 3-1 count. Sands waits with the potential at the bases low as the 3-1 offering. Fastball swung on and missed as Lutz a big rip there, and the count full 3-2. So challenge fastball from Argomez is there as Lutz comes up empty on a swing, and the count full 3-2. Blues looking for a productive out to take the lead. Second and third, only one out after that wild pitch. As on the way here, a fastball hit on the ground to second. Not going to the plate is going to be Lipsius. He'll stay at third. So it's a 4-3 put out. Good decision by Lipsius to hold up as that ball was hit hard right at the second baseman, who was in on the grass as the infield was in there on Lutz. And with 2 gone now, Coninger Sands will come to the plate. So Sands hits here, looking for a base hit. He's 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch, a fastball called strike, 0-1. His 1 out, Sands' was a line drive that was snagged, so he's had a couple good at-bats. Base hit will score maybe a pair as that slider runs off the plate away. 1-1. Blues have tied it up at 4 apiece, looking to take the lead. As we said, we're going to play until the 10:30 mark on the clock, as we cannot start an inning after 10:30, so we're within our final hour here. As the 1-1 offering from Brennan on the mound, a slider that stays up and in, and the count moves to 2-1. Jack Kuzma in the on-deck circle, ready for his chance to hit. Sands trying to get him up this innings. That fastball's being lifted into right center field. Hit well, but playable. As camping under it is the right fielder, and making the catch is Bourgeois for out number 3. So the Blues get 3 runs here. They do strand second and third with only 1 out, but they tie the game as they drop a 3 spot on the SoCal Catch. Luke Lipsius, a big 1 out, 2 RBI single to get a pair of runs across, and the Blues and Catch have a brand new game as we head to the 6th inning. It looks like it's going to be TJ Mullins out on the mound when we come back. As we get set, top of the sixth inning, top of the order due up for the SoCal catch. It's going to be number 34, Skylar De Los Reyes at the plate, the third baseman. Bats here. Reyes, Jung, and Land due up. First pitch, fastball low for a ball, 1-0. New pitcher on the mound for the Blues, number 12, TJ Mullins, as Frankie Scalzo goes 5 innings, lost 4 runs, 8 hits. The 1-0 pitch here swung on and missed by Skylar. It's 1 ball and 1 strike after TJ runs that fastball by him. As the 1-1 offering on the way, fastball sprayed foul up out of play. Count moves to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Reyes as Mullins steps on the mound here, working with his new battery mate Anderson behind the dish as his 1-2 offering on the way. The left-hander kicks and deals, whips a fastball in there. It's just fought off, foul out of play. Count holds 1-2. TJ Mullins just coming over the top with that heater. So he goes generally just fastball slider. Dares you to catch up to it. His 1-2 offering on the way here. There's that backdoor slider, just doesn't come back all the way enough as it misses on the outer half of the plate, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Reyes here as the offering from Mullins, a big leg kick, a fastball popped up in foul ground, could be playable as Lutz gives chase, but going to run out of real estate there, and the ball hops into the bullpen, and the count will remain at 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here as Mullins settles on the mound. His 2-2 offering on the way as he winds and throws. Anderson sets up behind the plate. Fastball just a bit low there as Anderson knocks it down, and the count is going to run full 3-2. So Mullins trying to get his leader here. The count has run full. The 3-2 offering is being signed by Anderson as we speak. Pitch on the way. Mullins fires. Fastball lifted foul once more. Same spot almost. Back beyond the kid zone. And the count will stay full at 3-2. As the full count offering on the way, Mullins fastball inside, called strike 3. Skylar knew it as that fastball freezes him. Mullins was going away with the fastball. He went with about 4 pitches on the outer part of the plate, then goes back inside with the heater. Stuns De Los Reyes there as he takes it for strike 3. So Mullins comes on, gets his leader with a strikeout looking, and now Daniel Jung will come to the plate. 2-hitter in this SoCal catch order. First offering to Jung on the way, a fastball called strike, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here. Slider swung on and missed, a good one down and away from Daniel Jung as he chases after it, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes here. Pitch on the way. Slider in the dirt there. Jung holds off. It's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Mullins kicks and deals a front door breaking ball. Can I help you, Mr. Jung? Nah, just looking as he watches a slider on the inside part of the plate. As TJ Mullins buckles him there for out number 2. So a pair of punch outs looking for TJ as he takes over here in the 6th inning. And now RJ Land, the designated hitter, will come to the plate. So we're almost 2 hours into this game. We're in the top of the 6th inning. First offering, fastball cut on and missed, 0-1. So this game going about the same speed as game 1 today. So we're on a little bit over a 3-hour pace. Here's the Fastball there, a bit outside, 1-1. So we will most likely be picking up some of this game tomorrow as the 1-1 offering from TJ Mullins on the way here. He winds and throws. Pitch on the way, a slider pulled foul down the third base line. It's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here on RJ Land, the designated hitter at the plate. 1 for 3 on the game with a single. As he stands in, slightly open stance from the right-handed hitter. The offering from Mullins, a fastball just tapped foul at the plate there as he reared back and went after the knees with a heater there, and Land just able to stay alive. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count here as Mullins shakes, now has the sign he wants. Ready to go here. The offering on the way as Anderson sets up on the outer half of the plate. Pitch on the way, a fastball just a bit down and away. Close pitch, called the ball. Good take from RJ there, and the count runs even at 2-2. A 2-2 offering from Mullins on the way. Backdoor slider just a bit outside. Infield started heading towards the dugout. Thought that Mullins had froze another batter with that breaking ball, but doesn't get the call. So we run this count full one more time, 3-2. As Mullins now kicks and deals. His 3-2 offering on the way, assuming a challenge fastball here. And it's inside, ball 4. So Land will walk, a good AB from the SoCal catch designated hitter as he works a walk. And now David Martinez, the cleanup man, batting in the 4th spot, comes to the plate. The first baseman with a man on first and 2 gone. So David Martinez steps in here, 2 for 3 on the game so far. A single and a double to his credit so far as the first offering to him on the way from Mullins here. A fastball a bit high, 1-1. 1-0 as Mullins looks to get after Martinez here, trying to end the inning, give his offense a chance after his boys got 3 runs to draw this game even at 4 apiece. Trying to get the bats back up as quickly as possible. Try to ride the hot streak right now as the 1-0 offering, a fastball bit up off the plate away, 2-0. Anderson has a quick convo with Mullins, just probably telling him to go after him with the heater here. Mullins throws that fastball real hard, rears back, gets his whole body into it. David Martinez taps back in, ready to go. So the right-hander in the box as the 2-0 offering from Mullins on the way here as Mullins fires a fastball a bit high, 3-0. So Martinez ahead in this count. 3 balls and no strikes. Batting behind him is Jake Boone, the shortstop. Mullins trying to battle back here from down the count 3-0. We'll see if he can do it. It's 3-0 offering. Fastball right down the middle, up in the zone a little bit, but a called strike nonetheless. 3-1. Martinez taking all the way there. Now he's ready to be a hitter with the count at 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike here. Mullins looks to first now. His 3-1 offering to the plate. Fastball swung on and missed, and the count full 3-2. So count full 3-2 here. David Martinez taps back into the box. We're ready to go. Mullins trying to come all the way back here. As TJ sets at the belt. The cries for hot sauce echo at Sinsheimer. The pitch on the way, chopped on the ground towards second. Klein's got the slow roller on to first in time for out number 3. Inning over, side retired, a walk, but nothing more. As we will go to the home half of the 6th. Game tied at 4 through 5.5. As we get set here, Jack Kuzma coming to the plate for the Blues. 9-1-2 in the order. Kuzma, Chastain, and Jones due up as it's 9:50 here, so 40 minutes of baseball left until we have to finish up whatever is left over from this game tomorrow. That's Kuzma to the plate here, looking to get things started. Argo Man is on the mound. First pitch, a fastball a bit low as he starts his first full inning of work. The 1-0 offering here, a fastball a bit inside, 2-0. As we have had a long day here, 2 hours and 5 minutes here in game 2. So we're approaching 6 straight hours of broadcast time. Coleman is literally passed out next to me as that fastball misses high. No, Coleman, wake up. Coleman's back. He's back. He was out for a second there. Looked like he was dreaming about alligators and swamps, but he's back. Coleman, if I had to tell you you'd be doing 6 straight hours of baseball games or trying to push what are those airboats you guys have? Airboats through the swamps. Which one would you rather be doing? Is that fastball's a called strike 3-1? Airboat, you'd rather be in a swamp, risking death with crocodiles, dysentery, and all that fun stuff. As that fastball is fouled back. It's Florida, Nigel. They have literally everything. As that fastball fouled back and the count full 3-2. Coleman says he'd rather be here, but it's close. Only because Coleman, he values his sleep. He's like an elderly cat. If he doesn't get his sleep and his yarn time, he is no fun to be around. As the full count pitch on the way to Kuzma, swung lifted down the right field line, and it's just going to land foul out of play, and the count will remain full 3-2. As the challenges between the bullpen seem to have stopped, although the SoCal Catch have raised another flag. They've upped it to 3. Will the Blues respond? Nay, can they? As the 3-2 pitch misses outside, and nay to that, should they respond? That answer is absolutely yes. So they need to work on that down there as we will monitor that development. It looks like they're looking for materials as we speak. As Kuzma walks to get things started, now Chastain comes to the plate. So Chastain hits here, a man on first. Nobody out. Chastain hits. Argo Manzi looks in. Gets the sign out, picks over. Argo Manez with a quick pick there, but diving back in safely is Kuzma. Blues looking to break the tie here. 4 runs apiece. As Chastain's at the plate here, a runner on first, nobody out. Does he drop a bunt down third base playing back? It's possible. He does show bunt, pulls it back. Fastball high, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. There are some real troopers out here today that have stayed out for both ends of this doubleheader. Pretty funny to see people come to the ballpark with umbrellas and tank tops, and now they're in bundled up jackets. As that fastball swung on and missed, taking off for second base is Kuzma as he slides in safely. But now they say that Chastain got a piece of it. No, he didn't. The throw back to second. Kuzma thought that the ball had been fouled off. And Kuzma is going to get taken back to the dugout for out number 1. As Kuzma swiped second base, thought he looked as though he thought that the ball had been fouled off, so he started to go back to first. And the pitcher, Argo Manez, threw the ball back to second when Kuzma stepped off the bag and they tag him out. So he swiped second, now is taken off the base paths. That fastball misses low, 2-1. So maybe this long day getting to even some of the players here. As it's a 2-1 count here. Offering on the way. Fastball swung on a miss. One of the people that have stayed is Mike Spence, the guy who hooked it up for us with a power strip. And I talked a little cribbage with earlier on. He came here with an umbrella, some sunblock, now hanging out in just a jacket, staying warm as that slider swung on and missed. Chastain's down, and there are 2 gone in the inning, so a bit of an odd start here. Home half of the 7th, as there are now 2 gone, and Blaine Jones coming to the plate. Blaine Jones steps to the plate here. Home half of the 6th, still tied at 4s here. As Jones steps up, 3 for 3 on the game with 3 singles. First offering here, a slider for a strike, 0-1 as Blaine looks to make it 4 for 4. If he can do that, Klein will come to the plate as he waits in the on-deck circle. 0-1 offering on the way, slider off the plate away, evens the count at 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here as Jones waits in the box. Pitch on the way, a fastball swung on and missed. 1-2. One-two offering on the way here. Jones checks his swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Slider down away. Jones holds up. Count evens at 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone here. Pitch on the way from Argo Manis. Another slider. This one is going to be a called strike 3. Jones down on strikes. We've played 6 innings here. We will go to the top of the 7th. Game still tied at 4s. When we come back, TJ Mullins going back out to the mound when we return, as it's a 4-4 ball game through 6 innings. As we jump back in here, top of the 7th inning, TJ Mullins back out on the mound. Coming to the plate is going to be number 19, Jake Boone here. Boone stands in. First pitch on the way from Mullins. A fastball swung on and miss as the Amtrak passes beyond the right field fence, just out of sight. As this inning begins, it's 0-1. Boone, Bourgeois, and Crenshaw due up here. 5, 6, and 7 hitters in the order for the catch. As the 0-1 offering from Mullins, a bit down and away, 1-1 with a changeup there. As the 1-1 pitch just fouled off at the plate. Mullins ahead 1-2. They're Blues and Ketch trying to get as many innings in as they can here before we run out of time. Got a half hour left before we cannot start a new inning. So Blues and Ketch maybe just trying to get through the 7th inning if possible. As it's a race to the end here. As the 1-2 offering from Mullins as he gets the sign from Anderson working quickly, breaks to the plate. Fastball lifted into shallow center field. Coming on is Chastain, and he's going to have to let it fall for a base hit. So first man is aboard here as Boone singles to center on a shallow fly ball, and now Andrew Bourgeois comes to the plate. So Bourgeois, left-handed hitter against TJ Mullins, a left-handed pitcher with a man on first and nobody out. Blues looking for a ground ball double play right here. That is the 9th hit amassed for the SoCal Catches. Each team at 9 hits as that fastball is a called strike, 0-1. So no balls and 1 strike here is Bourgeois at the plate. The 0-1 offering from Mullins on the way as he shows bunt, pulls it back, ball in the dirt, blocked by Anderson, 1-1. So 1-1 here is left-handed hitting Bourgeois at the plate. Mullins looking for a double play. He shows bunt, however, here on the 1-1 offering. We'll see if he sticks with it. He pulls it back, tries to go for the slash attack as he fouls it back into the screen. 1-2. As we just want to say from the Blues, thank you so much for those still listening, as it's been a long day. 2 games. Don't know how you guys are doing it. I'm basically unconscious right now. It's just like this lone stream of thought coming out of my body. I'm not sure what I'm even saying, if it's even English. This could be Japanese for all I know. That is a true fact. It's not that much different than my day-to-day living. I'm just a little less aware of it now. That's the 1-2 pitch on the way. A fastball sprayed down the left field line. Going to be fair, and it's going to be extra base as Murillo cuts it off in the corner. Runner hits third. Murillo bobbles the ball a little bit. He's getting waved to the plate. Jones is going to relay it home. A beautiful tag, and he's out at the plate. A fantastic play there by the Slow Blues as 19 Jake Boone having some words with the umpire as he dove in head first. Blaine Jones with a fantastic relay to the plate. The head coach for the SoCal Catch is out there. He is exchanging some words as it was a fantastic relay. Murillo bobbled it in the left field corner, so they gave him the go-ahead sign. Boone rounds third, heads for the plate. The throw goes into Jones. Jones cuts it off, goes to the plate. It was going to take a perfect throw, and it is exactly that. The throw from Jones right on the tag. All Anderson had to do was catch it, and he literally caught it on the shoulder of the head first diving Jake Boone into the plate as that perfect relay gets the job done. The coach in disbelief as he continues to argue it with the base umpire. I don't know why he's arguing with the first base umpire. It's the home plate umpire's call. But apparently he and the first base umpire just don't get along well. So some words there for no reason. But hey, sometimes you just got to let some steam go. I get it. I yell at Cole about all of my physics finals all the time. Yeah, Cole. You are my sounding board. I hope you realize that. It really helps me cleanse. So Bourgeois did get to third on the double. He went to third on the throw to the plate. So runner on third, 1 out. At the plate is Wacy Crenshaw. Infield in here, Mullins looking for a big punch out. First offering on the way is Mullins fires a fastball low and away, 1-0. We have a pinch hitter. Here's going to be number 27, Grant Robbins at the plate, hitting for Crenshaw. So Robbins in here will take over center field duties. He played game 1 out in center field here today as the 1-0 offering to him. A fastball bit up and away as Anderson bluffs a throw back to third. Counts 2-0. Mullins, no need to be too good here. 2-0, doesn't need to touch the wide of the plate. A walk's not a big deal here as he sets up a double play opportunity. Christian Franklin in the on-deck circle. As the 2-0 offering, Mullins rears back, fires a fastball, fouled back to the screen. It's 2-1. A 2-1 offering on the way from Mullins here. He fires a fastball. This one's popped up right field. Lutz has it. They're going to try to tag. Lutz fields it. The throw to the plate is on line. Anderson's got it, and it's going to be in time. 2 plays at the plate, and the Blues get them both as Bourgeois gunned down by about 2 steps as the Blues dugout is rocking. Justin Lutz, a first baseman out there in right field, with an absolute strike to the plate as he gets it there on the fly. Anderson knew he had some time, made sure he held on to it, slaps the tag out, and now the coach for the catch is going after the first base umpire again. They must have a history as he's getting right in his face, as he's definitely getting thrown out of this game. As he's continuing to yell at the first base umpire, he points at the Blues dugout for some reason. We're too far removed from the situation to hear it. As he exploded out toward the first base umpire there. As this is getting interesting. We've been here for 7 hours, and now finally the wheels are coming off. As it continues the jawing between the SoCal coaches and the umpires. As we are going to head to the bottom of the 7th, a new pitcher will be on the mound when we come back. We'll keep you updated on all the umpire and coach happenings when we come back with the bottom of the 7th. As we get back to the action, bottom of the 7th inning here, after a wild top of the 7th that saw the Blues have 2 defensive plays, gunning down 2 potential go-ahead runs for the SoCal catch at the plate. Murillo to Jones to Anderson at the plate, or a perfect relay to gun down Jake Boone, who tried to go first to home, a head-first slide, but a perfect throw by Jones right on the tag. And then with 1 out, a sacrifice fly attempt to right field. Justin Lutz did his best Vlad Guerrero impression and unleashed an absolute hose piece to the plate in time to catch Andrew Bourgeois out in front of the plate for out number 3, trying to tag up. As now Brian Klein hits first pitch. Slider's going to hit him there as he will get his base. As on the mound is a new pitcher, number 6, Tate Smith. Breaking ball, first one he lets go. Hits Klein in the leg, so he is aboard with nobody out. So the go-ahead run on first base for the Blues here in the bottom of the 7th. And Matt Anderson at the plate. So a fun ending to that inning, as well as the head coach for the SoCal Catch got ejected from the game as he was livid at the first base umpire, which is what we still can't figure out because both calls were at the plate. As that fastball to Anderson's hit high and deep to left field, and they are simply going to watch it as that baby is gone. Matt Anderson, he can do no wrong. This man gets 2 outs at the plate and sends an absolute moonshot to left center off Tate Smith. And the Blues take a 6-4 lead. A 2-run blast for Matt Anderson as he is pushing all the right buttons here in the 7th inning. He tags out 2 go-ahead runners attempting to take the plate. And he goes deep. His first home run of the summer for the San Luis Obispo Blues. And it's a big one here as it gives the Blues a 6-4 lead. As the first pitch to Lipsius, breaking ball just a bit inside, 1-0 as Matt Anderson, you could tell off the sound of that one, over the Old Trex Bull in left center. The left fielder for the SoCal Catch, Daniel Jung, just watched it, just turned around. Might as well start taking pictures because that ball's leaving for a while as that fastball was well out. It's a 1-1 count now to Lipsius as he swings and squibs this one towards first. Second baseman, it goes right through his legs into right field, and Lipsius is aboard. First baseman for the SoCal Catch looked like he was going to cut that one off as David Martinez cut in front of his second baseman. The ball kicked under his glove. Christian Franklin, the second baseman, assuming that the ball was going to be fielded, kind of stopped running. The ball got on him quickly, couldn't react fast enough. The ball gets through his legs into right field. So Lipsius aboard on the air. And now Marco Murillo will hit with a runner at first and nobody out. So Murillo bats here. Tate's first offering, a fastball swung on, lifted foul, 0-1. So Blues, the man on first, 1 gone, have already plated 2 here to jump ahead 6-4. Hits even at 10 apiece. As the 0-1 offering to Murillo here, big cut and a whiff, 0-2 as Anderson cut right through that cold air here as the wind blows in from right. He did go to left center, so avoiding the wind a little bit, but always when it gets cold here, the ball not traveling as far. Anderson simply did not care as he just sent a boom shot over the left center field wall to give the Blues a 2-run lead as that breaking ball misses outside, 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Murillo as Lipsius leads from first. Pitch on the way, a changeup poked over towards second base. Second baseman has it, throws on to first, and it's going to be by the first baseman, cutting it off behind first. The throw down to third now is going to be in time as the catcher, Smoot, makes a great play. As Christian Franklin spikes the ball toward first, Smoot backing up the throw, fields it cleanly. Lipsius tried to go to third. Smoot quickly fires to third base just in time to tag out Lipsius for out number 1. So 1 gone here. Another error is the third one for the SoCal Catch in the game, second in this inning. As at the plate is going to be Justin Lutz here. As Lutz stands in, a runner on first, 1 out. First pitch, breaking ball up over his head as he ducks out of the way of it. 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here as this breaking ball finds a bit high there. Looked like it might have had the zone, but Lutz gets the call, 2-0. As Murillo leads from first. Lutz at the plate, the 2-0 offering. A fastball, it kicks off the mitt of Smoot, and Murillo's going to get into scoring position, and the count moves to 3-0. Spiked fastball from Smith there, or from Tate Smith there. Smoot couldn't handle it, so runner on second here with 1 gone, and Lutz a chance to drive in another run. As remember, we're allowed to start an inning up until 10:30. It's 10:14. So the Blues might be able to get the 8th inning here possibly. We will see as this inning continues, unless the Blues keep this offensive train moving as the 2-0 offering on the way to, excuse me, the 3-0 offering on the way to Lutz. A called strike, 3-1. As the train continues to pass beyond the right field fence. It looks like a cargo train here, carrying various supplies and materials upon it as it's still going. The 3-1 pitch to Lutz. A fastball finds the outside corner. Lutz upset with himself. He didn't take a hack. And the count runs full 3-2. Lutz rubs the bat a little bit, tries to warm his hands. Staying loose up there. Conacher Sands waits to hit as Murillo leads from second base. Smith to the plate on a full count offering with one gone in the inning. As he kicks and deals. Fastball swung on, hit right back up the middle. A base hit. Rounding third, heading for the plate is Murillo. The throw coming in is going to be over the head of Smoot. Goes to the backstop. Lutz pulls into second base. An RBI single for Justin Lutz pushes it to a 7-4 lead. So Lutz, a big hit there. Another run of insurance for the Blues. It's a 7-4 game as Conacher Sands comes to the plate. A man in scoring position as Lutz and Murillo trade places. The throw from Grant Robbins out in center field, too strong as it overshoots everybody at the plate. As Conacher Sands comes to the plate, a runner on second, still just one out. No one warming in either pen for the Blues or for the catch. It's the first offering to Conacher Sands here. One gone in the inning as Lutz gets off second base here. First pitch to Sands, outside for a ball, 1-0. So Blues have exploded offensively here once again in the later inning. So they've grabbed 3 runs in the 7th. Last game here, they grabbed 4 in game 1 today. So they grabbed that game by a final of 8-2 as that breaking ball finds the zone, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here. The fans that have been Warriors today, staying for the later innings of game 2, have seen some fireworks here as the Blues have exploded. The big hit, of course, the 2-run jack off the bat of Matt Anderson to give the Blues the lead. Pitch on the way, a fastball hit, and it takes a weird hop, skips up, almost takes out the teeth of the first baseman, as all he can do is fight it off is David Martinez. Everyone's going to be safe, and it's going to be an infield single. Runners at the corners. When I was there, was a line drive, hit right on the lip at first base between the grass and the dirt. Hopped up, tried to kiss David Martinez in the side of the face as he fights it off, unable to corral it though. So runners at the corners, 1 out. Jack Kuzma at the plate. That's right, as people thought that this day was dialing down, the fatigue of a full day at the ballpark starting to set in, and all of a sudden the blood starts churning here in the bottom of the 7th as the Blues had some late inning magic today defensively in the top of the 7th with 2 fantastic defensive plays to keep the game tied at 4. Then they explode here in the bottom half of the inning with 3 runs, and they're threatening for more as it's Jack Kuzma at the plate. He's 0 for 2. He's also walked, however, in this game as he's looking for a base hit. Lutz at third, pitch on the way. Sands goes, swung on and missed. Throw down to second is going to be in time. It was a hit and run. That fastball well outside of the zone. Kuzma did all he could trying to get a piece of it. No chance to come up with any contact as Sands is thrown out trying to swipe second on the hit and run. So 2 gone in the inning. A 1-1 count here as it's 10-18. So we might try to play the 8th inning here. We will see. It's Kuzma at the plate. Chastain in the on-deck circle. 1-1 offering. Breaking ball called strike. 1-2 is Tate Smith, the lefty, with a backdoor curve there on Kuzma. Moves the count to 1-2. Another run 90 feet away, and Justin Lutz over at third base as the 1-2 pitch from Tate Smith on the way here. Kuzma waits, pitches a breaking ball in on the hands. He just fights it off. Another good curveball down and in, but Kuzma stays alive. So a 1-2 count. Coleman has dropped, but it's okay. We will push on without him as the 2-2 pitches swung on and missed. Inning over, side retired. A punch out of Kuzma there, but the Blues strike for 3. They lead it 7-4 here, as it looks like they're going to come back out for the 8th inning here as Mullins goes to the mound. As we will make sure that that is what's going on. It looks like it is. So we will have the 8th inning of baseball left when we come back. It will most likely be our last inning unless it is played within the next 6 minutes. And we will come back. Blues lead it 7-4. Big shutdown innings, what they're looking for from TJ Mullins when we come back. As we get set here, we are going to play one more inning of baseball here. TJ Mullins on the mound. At the plates, number 25, Omar Ortiz, as he will hit here for Christian Franklin. First pitch from Mullins, a fastball low, 1-0. So Ortiz at the plate here. The 1-0 offering from Mullins, a fastball ripped down the left field line, but going to be foul, 1-1. So Ortiz, Smoot, and De Los Reyes due up. As the 1-1 offering from Mullins on the way, the right-handed hitting Ortiz, the lefty kicks and deals a fastball. Swan just tap foul back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So a big shutdown innings what the Blues are looking for after they tally 3 runs. Anderson back behind the dish after the 2-run home run he blasted to left center field. An absolute no-doubter for his first ever home run as a San Luis Obispo Blue. He's back there working with Mullins yet again as TJ has fired 41 pitches so far. His 1-2 offering on the way to Omar Ortiz as he winds and throws his 1-2 offering, a slider well off the plate away. Count even at 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here as we play the 8th inning. The 2-2 offering on the way from Mullins as he winds and throws breaking ball outside, and the count runs full 3-2. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now as Mullins kicks and deals. Full count offering, fastball popped up, going to get fouled back behind the Blues dugout onto the grassy hill as a couple kids take off for a nice diving stop by a young man in a sweatshirt as he pulls that one home. That's why you stay for the later innings as people go away. The true troopers out there, the young kids, are able to get a couple foul balls as that fastball misses down and in. Ball 4. Mullins upset that he walks the leadoff man as Ortiz is aboard. And now Ryan Smoot, the catcher, will come to the plate here. A man on first and nobody out. Mullins looking for a clean 8th inning here after his club gets him 3 runs, trying to return the favor by getting a big shutdown inning here in the top of the 8th. As it looks like we will play the 9th inning tomorrow. As TJ Mullins sets his first offering all the way, fastball down and away, 1-0. Now Anderson go out and have a talk with TJ, probably just try to help calm him down, hone him in a little bit here. Don't want to walk guys on base. Want to make sure the catch have to hit their way on here. As Blues defensively still the same. Sands at third. Jones at short. Brian Klein over at second base. Kuzma still at first. As Mullins is 1-0 offering on the way. A fastball, so on foul back to the screen. A bit tardy to Smoot there. It's 1-1. Murillo Chastain and Lutz still the outfielders from left to right. Out there as the Blues continue with their original lineup here, as their lineup has yielded 7 runs on 12 hits so far in this game, committing only 1 error in the field as that 1-1 fastball a bit outside, 2-1. As Cole now, he's going for the full recliner mode here, as he gets slowly more and more relaxed as the game goes on. As the 2-1 offering from TJ on the way. A fastball, someone lifted foul, 2-2. I expect if we were going to play a 9th inning, Cole would whip out like a heated blanket or some sort of like alligator themed like Snuggie. Oh, Tess Rossi in the building out of nowhere. Just shows up at the scorer's desk. So Tess makes an appearance here as the 2-2 pitch is a fastball fouled back once again in on the hands of Smoot, 2-2. Welcome to the party, Tess. How's it going? Fantastic, Tess. You know, I'm glad that you're having such a lively day. You seem like you're really just drinking in the pure childlike entertainment that is a slow Blues baseball doubleheader. The 2-2 pitch on the way from TJ here. Fastball up and away. Count runs full, 3-2. As Tess is our resident youthful-looking 21-year-old, as she's the girl you sneak into Disneyland for the kids' prices. There's the full count pitch on the way to Smoot, fouled off once more. An absolute line drive out of play. Tess and I were having a really great conversation about that the other day. I was saying that I, too, look young for my age. But Tess, you know, hey, it happens. Some of us get denied going into R-rated movies all the time. Happens to the best of us. Happened to Coleman last week, but that's just because he was from Florida. They thought he had an alligator with him as that fastball's fouled back once again, and the count holds at 3-2. Now Smoot continues to battle. He's really just trying to milk the clock. Trying to save the 9th inning for tomorrow. Because you never know, Cole. We got 3 minutes left. Anything could happen. As the 3-2 offering on the way here, Mullins winds and throws a slider, fouled off once again. Count remains 3-2. So the count's still full here. Another pitch upcoming as Mullins kicks and deals his full count delivery on the way as Mullins, the lefty, winds and throws fastball, hit on the ground, saying this could be 2. Klein's got it, goes to second for 1, on to first. Not quite in time as Smoot just beats it out. So a runner on first, 1 out here as Klein with a nice turn at second. Jones coming across the bag. Gunned it across the first, just not in time. Bang, bang play. Could have gone either way. Smoot gets the call. As now Skyler De Los Reyes at the plate. Man on first, 1 gone. The first offering from Mullins on the way is a fastball hit back up the middle. This one could be 2, but it's going to kick hard into center field for a base hit. Chastain gets it back in. The ball looked like it might have checked up, but instead hit the dirt and kind of skipped. It was out of the reach of Jones there. So first and second, 1 gone. And now coming to the plate will be Daniel Zhang, the left fielder. So Zhang with runners at first and second, 1 out. The Blues with a new scoreboard operator and Tess Rossi in the press box. First offering on the way, a slider off the plate away, 1-0. As Tess, it's just seamless. She just steps in. She's right on it. Mentally sharp, alert, focused. Hair in a ponytail. Looking so put together as that fastball in the dirt kicks away from Anderson. A wild pitch there is going to let runners advance to second and third. So now the intensity of this inning ratchets up a little bit more here. Second and third, 1 out. A 1-0 count on the batter, Daniel Jung. Or excuse me, 2-0 count on the batter, Daniel Jung. So 2 balls and no strikes here. Mullins looking for a punch out now. He's a guy that can get you one in relief as he sets at the belt. His 2-0 offering on the way. Anderson behind the plate. Fastball a bit inside there, 3-0. First base open now, so doesn't need to go after Jung with anything over the white of the plate here if he wants to continue to try to live on the edge. As Anderson gives him the sign, I'm going to guess it's a fastball. As Mullins, that's his specialty. As he rears back and fires one right on the black of the outside corner, gets the call, 3-1. Pitch could have gone either way, but the at-bat continues. So 3 balls and 1 strike here as Mullins kicks and deals his offering. Another fastball right down Main Street. Count full, 3-2. Jung looked like he was taken all the way, so now the count runs full at 3-2. Mullins trying to come all the way back. Looking for a big punch out here if he can get one. As his offering on the way. Pitch, fastball just a bit high as Mullins hops on the mound. Thought he had strike 3. As the fans are saddened with that call, as they thought they had more hot sauce. Now skipper Dan Marple is going to come out and have a little conference here. Anderson going to the mound as well. RJ Land due up, the designated hitter. Bases loaded, 1 out. Ground ball can get the Blues out of the inning. This skip looks like he's going to point to the bullpen here, so TJ Mullins' day just might be done. Skip talks with him a little bit. Looks like that'll do it for him, so we're going to take a short break. A right-hander coming in. Looks like it's going to be number 28, Cameron Ziegler. When we come back, you'll have the bases loaded, 1 out, and the 3-hitter in the catch lineup coming to the plate as the Blues lead at 7-4, trying to protect that lead when we return. So we jump back into it here. Top of the 8th inning, bases loaded, 1 out. RJ Land at the plate here. Cameron Ziegler on in relief as he comes into a dangerous and very volatile situation as his first offering on the way is going to be a fastball a bit high, 1-0. 1 for 3 on the day is RJ Land. He's also walked as well as he bats here. A 1-0 count on the way from Ziegler as he gets the sign from Anderson. Now sets the SoCal catch, making some noise, shaking the fence. The offering from Ziegler. Fastball just off the plate away, 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes here as Ziegler sets his 2-0 offering on the way. Corners in, middle, back. Pitch from Cameron, fouled straight back to the screen, 2-1. So 2 balls and 1 strike. Cameron Ziegler looks in. Anderson gives the sign. The 2-1 offering on the way. Ziegler kicks and deals. Fastball hit, fouled on the third base line, and the count even at 2-2. So 2-2 the count here. Ziegler looking for a big punch out. Bases loaded. Land at the plate, 1 for 3 with a walk on the day. Kuzma in on the grass at first. Sands even with the bag at third. Big pitch upcoming. As Ziegler kicks, deals front door, breaking ball. Can I help you, Mr. Land? Nah, just looking as he gets called out on a breaking ball, and he has some words for the umpire saying that it crossed at his letters. As that's out number 2 of the inning. As this home plate umpire is really letting Land get a lot of words in. This is an interesting situation. Normally, if players chat at an umpire for that long, they generally get tossed, but Land does not. But he does get sent back on a strikeout. So Ziegler comes back from 2-0, punches out RJ Land for out number 2. And the bases are loaded with 2 gone here. And now David Martinez will come to the plate. Martinez 2 for 4 on the day as he will step off here. Blues trying to protect a 7-4 lead, 1 out away from getting out of a bases loaded 1-out jam. As Cameron Ziegler sets at the chest, his first offering on the way. He kicks and deals. A fastball just a bit low there, 1-0. Blues have Chase Walter getting loose in the pen. He only threw the 9th inning in game 1 here earlier. Only took him about 7, maybe 10 pitches. So if the Blues somehow get to play the 9th inning here, might be Chase Walter's time as the 1-0 offering from Ziegler on the way. Fastball inside, calls, strike 1-1. So 1-1 count here as the SoCal Catch coaches and players have picked a fight with the home plate umpires. They're all chirping at him after that call. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Breaking ball in there for a called strike, 1-2. So 1-2 the count here as that frisbee slider cuts back in. It's 1-2. Umpire lost track of his strikes a little bit there. He rung up David Martinez on accident, but it's just 1-2 here. SoCal Catch bench letting him hear it as it's getting loud in here. It's getting fun. As the 1-2 offering from Ziegler on the way here. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Inning over. Side retired. A couple big punch outs. Ziegler comes on and dominates. Thor lifts the small child in the air. That is an intern for us, not the Norse god. As we will go to the bottom of the 8th inning, still a 7-4 Blues lead. When we return, they look to expand on it. As we go to the home half of the 8th, Ziegler comes on, gets 2 big punch outs. When we come back, Blues will look to push it a little further. Bottom of the 8th, set to go. Top of the order for the Blues due up here as Austin Chastain comes to the plate. New pitcher on the mound's number 42, left-hander Connor Mushinski, as he drops a breaking ball in there for a called strike, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike here as Chastain, the left-hander, waits. Fastball a bit up and away for a ball, 1-1. Chastain, Jones, and Klein due up for the Blues here in the home half of the 8th inning. As Mushinski kicks and deals, is offering inside. Breaking ball catches Chastain on the shoulder. Just brushes him, and that's going to be enough to give him a free pass to first. So a hit by pitch, and Chastain is aboard. So Blaine Jones will hit here. A man on first, nobody out. As Blaine Jones hits, Mushinski sets at the belt. His first offering on the way, a fastball upstairs for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 offering on the way. Mushinski breaking ball up and away. 2 balls and no strikes. As if we can, the word has come in, if we can get through this inning quick enough, we will be allowed to play the top of the 9th. So I don't want to be that guy, but Jones might want to think about a double play ball right here so that the Blues can finish this game. They've got the momentum defensively right now as that fastball misses in, 3-0. Chase Walter warming up in the on-deck circle. Chase Walter warming up in the bullpen. Brian Klein in the on-deck circle as that fastball finds the zone, 3-1. So it actually would behoove the Blues to almost just commit outs on purpose here, try to get this inning over with so they can play the top of the 9th and allow Walter to pitch and close out. As taking off for second is Chastain. Throw down is not going to be in time. Time as Chastain swipes second base. So count runs full here, 3-2. So Jones at the plate, a man on second, count full, 3-2. So we will see as this inning continues, how long will it take the Blues to hit here in the bottom of the 8th. The full count offering on the way from Mushinski. Fastball ripped foul down the first base line, out of play. Count full, 3-2. Obviously, the Blues are not just going to commit outs on purpose, but the joke being that if they could get it done quick enough, they will get the advantage of being able to play this 9th inning rather than having to wait till tomorrow, where Walter, who's looking like he wants to close this game out as well, maybe he tightens up, doesn't throw. You want to be able just to finish this and worry about one game tomorrow as that fastball misses inside, ball 4. Jones gets out of the way. So a walk here after a hit by a pitch to Chastain. First and second, nobody out. And Brian Klein going to come to the plate. As it's 10:45 here on the West Coast. 1:45 in the AM over in New York, where Klein's family is listening in. So I hope they're still awake for their nephew's last at bat, most likely in this game, as he comes to the plate here. First and second, nobody out. The first pitch to Brian, a breaking ball, bit low there for a ball, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here as Klein at the plate here. The 1-0 offering on the way is Mushinski to the plate. A fastball bit up and in, high and tight, 2-0. So Mushinski struggling to find the zone here after the walk to Jones. He goes into a 2-0 hold to Brian Klein at the plate. Anderson, the 2-run bomb back in the 7th inning on deck. 2-0 offering on the way. Fastball right down Main Street. Taking all the way was Klein. It's 2-1. Walter continues to loosen. So Blues are planning on playing the 9th. Hopefully they'll be able to get to it. 2-0 offering on the way to Klein here as Chastain leads from second. Jones from first, no one holding him. Pitch on the way, a fastball fouled off, and the count is going to run full. It's going to run even now at 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. As Darren Pulkowski, I think you are in a high running here for World's Best Uncle as you're still awake right now listening to this game. That is impressive, sir, as the 2-2 breaking ball stays high. Count runs full 3-2. As you are robbing yourself of sleep. But what a cause to give it up for. As Brian stands in, a 3-2 count on him right now. First and second, nobody out, looking to add some more insurance. Fastball fouled straight back as he was right on that one. A nice cut from Brian, just a bit underneath it, but right on time. So the count full 3-2. Anderson waits on deck. Klein looking to keep the train moving here. Still nobody gone. Full count offering away. Fastball popped up. Going to get foul out of play back behind the SoCal Catch dugout. Is it almost lands on a woman sitting in a lawn chair, as she is the only one on the whole hill sitting there. And it goes right after her. She's able to avoid it. Nice dodge as Klein's at bat continues. So another payoff pitch on the way. Mulchinski to the plate. Slider going to be popped up. This one drifting toward foul territory as it's going to get out of play once again, almost in the same spot. As it bounces back to Quentin McLean. Our director of interns out there makes the snag. He's got some kids following him for the ball. What a play by Quentin. He's definitely keeping it, by the way. Just as a heads up to those kids that think they're going to get that ball. Quentin's definitely taking that one home. Nice play by Q. We drafted him on the intern softball team, so Quentin showing off the hands. As we'll get reset for another 3-2 offering. Mulchinski on the mound, Klein at the plate. Neither gentleman looking to yield here as another 3-2 offering. Runners take off. Fastball foul straight back. Chastain broke for third there. Had a pretty good jump, but Klein fights it off, and the count will remain 3-2. So full count once again, 3-2. Mulchinski sets another pitch on the way. Fastball fouled off once again as Klein stays alive. As Brian is battling here. Cole, how many pitches is that for this batter? 13th pitch on the way here. Thank you, Coleman. That's why we got you around doing your thing. So Klein ready. 13th pitch upcoming here. Mulchinski to the plate. Fastball popped up on the infield. Shortstop underneath it will make the catch. Will Boone for out number one. So Klein finally retired. A change up there, just a tad out in front as he gets underneath. That one pops out for out number one. So first and second, one gone. And now Matt Anderson will come to the plate here. Last time Matt was up, he sent one over the left center field fence to give the Blues a lead in this ball game. And that two-run shot made it 6-4. As it's now 7-4. Anderson having a solid weekend, highlighted by our PA man Nigel, he's got the tabs going. He knows what's going on. Anderson had the walk-off sac fly in our game yesterday, and he gets hit by a fastball here. And the bases are loaded with only one out. So Anderson, a walk-off in last night's contest with the pop fly, the sac fly that brought in the winning run. Big home run in this game. 2 tagouts at the plate as well. Gets hit by a pitch here. Now the coach for the SoCal Catch coming out to the mound to have a chat with their reliever. It's going to be Luke Lipsius coming up with the bases loaded and only one out. As this inning progresses here, the question still remains, will the Blues be able to get this 9th inning in? As we're going to attempt to play this whole game. Hopefully we're able to get it in. So first offering to Lipsius here. Breaking ball finds the outside corner. Called strike, 0-1. Bases loaded here for the Blues. Chastain at third. Jones at second. Anderson at first. 2 guys hit by a pitch, 1 walk. As Lipsius hits the 0-1 offering on the way. Breaking ball in the dirt, kept in front nicely by Smoot. It's 1-1. As he saves a run there. Blues looking to add on. They lead 7-4 here, bottom of the 8th. We plan on playing the 9th inning. As we have pushed upon the 3-hour mark once again. So both these games stretching beyond 3 hours. As the 1-1 pitch, breaking ball in there, called strike 1-2. As I don't know about anyone else here, Coleman, but I'll be going home and having a nice throat lozenge and maybe some herbal tea. Dare I say 2 cups? I do. A little honey. Oh, it's going to be nice as Lipsius swings through a fastball there for a strikeout. He's gone on strikes for out number 2. Oh, Gracias. It's Nigel, he's like Inspector Gadget over there. He's got it all. This man hooks it up with a throat lozenge. That was so clutch. Ah, cherry. Ooh, that'll wake you up in the morning right there. It's the first offering here on the way. A curveball low for a ball 1-0. Lipsius struck out here as the base is still loaded. 2 gone. Now Murillo at the plate. A 1-0 count. So 1-0 offering on the way. Fastball fouled off. Count even at 1-1. My mom's listening. This cough drop I've got going on right now tastes like that cherry medicine you used to give me when I had a cold back in my youth. I was not a fan of it, but it is very soothing now as that ball hit on the ground, hits off the third baseman's glove. The throw to first, not going to be in time by the shortstop. Blues grab a run. So it's 8-4 here as the Blues grab another hard shot off the bat of Murillo. Third baseman Skyler had it click off his glove. Shortstop Boone fielded it, tried to get the out at first. No chance to throw out Murillo there. So Lutz hits bases loaded. 8-4, swings through a curveball, 0-1. This cough drop, it's got a very sharp cherry taste, but I can feel, oh yeah, I am radiating herbal flavor as the 0-1 offering in the dirt, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike on Justin Lutz here. Yeah, Cole. I am just aggressively attacking Cole with my sweetly fresh breath now. As it's 1-2, I am literally breathing ice cubes. It probably feels like I swallowed a bottle of Vicks. It's the 1-2 pitch on the way to Lutz. Swung on and missed. He swings through a curveball. Inning over, side retired. We will go to the top of the 9th. Blues lead at 8-4. As my mouth burns with cherry deliciousness. And we will come back with the top of the 9th. Blues looking to close it out and take both ends of this doubleheader when we come back. As we come back, top of the ninth, Blues looking to put the end to game 2 of this doubleheader. They've taken games 1 and 2 of the series, looking to take game 3 as well to secure a series win. Chase Walter, who closed out game 1 of this doubleheader, back out for game 2 here. Fires a fastball high to Jake Boone, 1-0. Boone, Bourgeois, and Robbins due up. As our entire booth now smells like cherry medicine, as I have been breathing like Darth Vader up here, and it is fantastic. I think the entire temperature in this booth has dropped 12 degrees since I put this cough drop in. It's a 2-0 offering here. Fastball lifted, foul, 2-1. As Coleman asking me to leave just due to my intense, fresh breath. Like, imagine stuffing a whole can of Altoids in your mouth. That's what I feel right now, and it is fantastic for me. Maybe not for Cole, as that fastball is going to be lifted into center field. It's going to fall for a base hit. So Jake Boone is on base here, a leadoff single. That's his 4th hit. He's 4 for 5, and with 1 on, Andrew Bourgeois will come to the plate. Blues protecting a 4-run lead here, 8-4. They've amassed 13 hits. The SoCal Catch have 12. Blues have committed 1 error. The SoCal Catch have committed 3. Chase Walter, 6'7", 230 out of Western Carolina, looking to slam the door. That fastball cut on and whiffed by the left-hander Bourgeois. 0-1. So we, against all odds, are going to get 9 innings here in game 2. Both games have gone over 3 hours. We're at the 3-hour and 14-minute mark here. The 0-1 offering, another fastball cut on and missed, 0-2. So Chase Walter looks in, gets the sign. Bourgeois 2 for 2 with a pair of walks so far today. As he sets at the belt as Walter backdoor breaking ball misses outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Chase Walter looking for a big punch out here. He sets his 1-2 offering on the way here as he looks to first. Now the plate runner not going. Fastball cut on and miss up top where Mama has the Thin Mints. 1 gone here in the inning, and now Grant Robbins will come to the plate. A man on first, 1 out. So Grant Robbins stands in here. First offering from Walter on the way. Fastball bit inside, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes here as Walter sets, kicks, and deals. Fastball a bit up and in, same spot, same result, 2-0. As my tongue has gone numb. My goodness. Nigel, what did you give me? Oh. Well played, Nigel. I only ate 4 of them as that fastball misses high. Throw down to second, runner takes off. He's going to slide in safely as that ball catches Brian Klein right in the shin as he tried to field it on a short hop. Ball kicked up a little more than he thought, and he takes a fastball from Anderson behind the dish right to the shin. So a little shin burger there for Klein. A man on first now in a 3-0 count to Grant Robbins. Cole, I can't feel my tongue. I'm making sure it's still there. Is it? I don't know how that works. I'm not a kinesiologist. As that fastball misses low, so a 4-pitch walk here to Grant Robbins. First and second, 1 gone. That's coming to the plate is number 25, Omar Ortiz. First and second, 1 gone. Walter trying to focus in here to get the last 2 outs. First offering on the way. A fastball for a called strike there. 0-1. So no balls and one strike to Ortiz here. Walter kicks and deals. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes here. Ortiz at the plate. Walter looking for a big punch out. His 0-2 offering. Fastball cut on and missed. So another strikeout for Chase here. 2 in the inning. First and second, 2 gone as the catcher down to their last out. Blues trying to sweep both ends of this doubleheader here to take a 3-0 series lead against the catch as the Blues still battling for that last playoff spot. They've been getting hot at the right time. They've won 7 of their last 8. They've won their last 4 in a row, trying to make it 8 of their last 9 here. And a cool 5 in a row. As Chase sets his first offering on the way up. Breaking ball in the dirt for a ball, 1-0 to Ryan Smoot, the catcher, at the plate here. So 1-0 now is Walter to the plate. Fastball trying to check his swing with Smoot. Did he go? No, he did not, said the first base umpire. And the count moves to 2-0. So 2 balls, no strikes here as top of the order. Kyler De Los Reyes waits in the on-deck circle. The 2-0 offering, a fastball called strike, 2-1. As Walter sets his 2-1 offering on the way. Fastball a bit low there, and the count moves to 3-1. So Chase Walter, 3-1 count, runners at first and second, 2 gone in the inning. Walter trying to put an end to this as that fastball misses high, ball 4, so a walk here, and the bases are loaded, tying run at the plate, and Skyler De Los Reyes as the Blues here for this doubleheader have had a total attendance of 1,117 fans. Skyler at the plate. First offering from Walter on the way, a fastball. This one a called strike at the knees on the inside corner, 0-1. Chase looking to buckle down here, get this last out, seal the victory. Chase Walter's 0-1 offering, a fastball cut on and missed in the dirt, 0-2. So catch down to their last strike here. Blues trying to lock it up. I'm trying to regain the feeling in my mouth. As Chase sets now his 0-2 offering on the way. Western Carolina pitcher slider hit on the ground to short. Shortstop Jones has flips it on to second. Klein covering in time, and that's the ball game. As Walter shuts it down, he once again gets the save, locks the door, and sends the Blues home happy as they win this one by a final of 8-4. The big hit of the day, Matt Anderson, as he had 2 putouts at the plate, a couple of tags on some plays at the plate in the 7th, and then in the bottom of the inning hits a 2-run blast to left center. An absolute no-doubter, gave the Blues a 6-4 lead. They would add on, take this one by a final of 8-4. They are winners of their last 5 in a row, winners of 8 of their last 9, as we will see you tomorrow for Game 4 of this series between the Blues and the SoCal Catchers. That was Coleman's hand. Bad Coleman. As we will be back tomorrow, final game of this series at 1 o'clock, as we got to get on up out of here. We will see you tomorrow for Game 4 between the Catch and the Blues. Blues looking to go for the sweep tomorrow when we come back, as we ask everyone to have a safe and enjoyable rest of your Saturday night. And Darren, please go to bed. It is literally 2 a.m. And we will see you tomorrow morning for more Blues baseball here on YouTube.